chest of the vessel.
Yeah, that too.
Who would I talk to about it then?
I guess you'd have to talk to the queen.
Where's the bitch at? I mean, where is she at?
We left her like 3 days.
Did you actually say?
No.
Did you actually say that?
Yes.
We met her.
I look
Oh,
aghast.
that queen. Oh, okay. I was under the impression it was a different queen. You guys
I
changed
don't.
queens in countries so
For
quickly.
some reason, I don't believe you, and we haven't changed any queen or any country this.
By the way, it's been like
time
5
for-
days since you guys have been on the road.
Okay. No, honestly, you can do whatever you want. He is seriously, he thought it was a different queen here. He did. I did. Steve did, and Tor did.
Watch yourself.
It's kind of hard, but I will try.
I think the only way you could do that is if you manage to.
Well, wait,
walk
you
around
can
and
do it.
surround yourself.
Can you get us another bird so that you can? Oh, never mind.
Oh no.
Wait, you could technically turn yourself into a third-person view if you're constantly scrying yourself.
It's times like this, Tor. I wonder why you're even here.
I kind of don't want to do the bird thing again.
To keep you all on the righteous
I
path,
am changing the spells for the
or possibly just to patch you up when you get your ass handed to you. Pick one.
So you're saying you're here because we're friends?
Or we're useful.
I hate to
We're
admit
taking
that, but
some
you're true.
Thunderwave today, I think.
I will accept this.
You know what I
I'll
just
keep charm
realized?
person.
We have to deal with both a helmed horror that is altered in some ways and a ballista.
So
At the same
where
time.
does Giorgio take
Yeah,
us where
just-
we can put up
we
these
will.
people?
We will.
No, we have to deal with them at the same
No,
time.
I heard
Yeah,
it
yeah.
used to be a mining town. Unfortunately, the mines have run dry. Which
Oh.
means the mines might be a good place to stow them. It's a ways southwest of the townstead itself.
Great, take them there.
Sounds good. Listen,
Also, what's the best way to the castle? Do we have
it's you're all saying in city and things like that. It's really not that big of a town. At least not anymore.
Right.
Not since the mines ran dry.
I spell the town's name.
Ivarton. Ivarton.
Thought I was gonna. I just wanted to see if you would notice, and you didn't.
You picked the exact moment I pulled out my morpher.
Oh, should I have too many spells prepared right now? Oh, no, that's right. There's two don't go.
That's like me rolling a 12.
I charge the
Slide
castle.
of
So,
hands and you rolling
yeah,
a-
we got based on the information we have. Tor, I just thought of something.
So he does describe kind of like southeast along the road, and then I don't know. So the road is going kind of north by northwest as it slowly careens back toward the east way. Is where the road branches off into the town proper. There's a small town square in the center with an old fountain whose water does not run anymore. On the south side of the square, there are a few modest buildings, homes mainly, things like that, and a tavern.
No, we might not be able to do
And on the north side of the square, there's a few older buildings that have fallen apart. A spotting tower.
What?
A wheat field. And on the west side of the square is where the keep is.
What happened over there?
If
Go ahead.
your well, you love to talk about your knighthood. If Spectra, if you could find a way to disguise yourself, I believe we could just knock on the front door and they'd let us in. Say you're a visiting noble.
Of course it would.
Perhaps, but we would need to do that twice,
What about,
given the circumstances.
what if we
So-
sent
Well, can you do that?
Because we built you up as some
No.
super high, some super fancy lord.
can-
I know of a visiting noble.
Well,
Do you?
Yes.
Who?
Oh,
Oh, you're. What if we go?
and
You
fetch,
and
fetch the
I
Duke.
go. We'll go to the Duke's.
I'm not a dude.
Present for you guys. Ask for an audience, because you wouldn't go ask for an audience yourself.
It's not much option.
Right. We would ask for an audience.
Yes.
Get in there with him. And
Don't-
at that point, kill the dude.
I don't know if it'll help, but my father and grandfather were the tribe leaders of my clan. That sounds
I
like the way
believe
you
that
s-
would be too obscure in these lands.
The way you speak of nobles, I think it's the same.
I mean, to be fair, no one's heard of your line, but everyone's heard of Duke Ulrich Audrey.
Who's that?
I don't know who that is.
Well, you wouldn't have heard of him. You're from where you're from.
Let's roll history and see it.
It's like everybody just, you say
No,
that and
you
everybody
know.
looks up at you.
No,
Like,
that's a nat one.
You know,
What?
I rolled a nat one on history.
you know him. You've met.
you forgot him.
Don't you remember?
It's like a 5.
It sounds like Alan.
Don't you remember, Caitlin?
So a couple of us go in as emissaries for some traveling nobles and their group.
My character just
Try
didn't
to-
care enough to
Try to
actually
get
know.
an audience. Set up an audience or a dinner. We all go. Kill them. That'll.
Okay.
And part of his entourage is apparently 2 random dragonborn.
Well,
I
you
was
could
going to
hide
say
in the
they're
bottom
muscle.
of a cart or
Yeah.
something.
Well,
Wait, what?
Well, if
We-
let's say our noble and his knights arrive, they would have to be in a wagon or something, or a cart.
or we know this guy hates Dragonborn. We can say we brought him a gift.
I could
Use this racing against him.
turn into your faithful eagle.
Hey, Virus.
You can't
You
do
aren't
that
high
yet.
enough to fly yet, my
Do you
friend.
remember those
You need to be 8.
faulty
Oh, I thought
jackals
I-
with the
Sure
Yeah,
Nope.
it's
button
yeah.
tail?
No matter
You gave
what,
you a pair,
whether you're
remember?
land, moon, whatever, you
Oh,
still
you're right. I
can't
get
fly the
swimming
way.
now.
So
I get
we
swimming now.
can-
You're
I'm
right.
going to go fetch the Duke.
You
We
could be
could-
the faithful flock of
But you don't want to be the Duke. You need to be the emissary.
No, I could be.
Then you come in later as the
I
Duke.
got it written down. I could be like a cat
That's true.
or a dog, a faithful
Let me
hound.
look at
Or a
my
cat dog.
status.
I don't think that actually
We're a
exists.
little cat dog. Something.
I could be.
forget
From
the
where
words.
you are from, have you ever seen a baboon or a gorilla?
No. I
That
could-
would be awesome.
I could be I could be your faithful giant seahorse.
That would not survive long enough.
I guess I could always, since Fumbles is no longer with us, I can
Oh.
always assume the role of Claude.
I could be a poisonous snake and wrap around your neck.
Or you could turn into a horse.
Yeah, because I trust you.
But they won't let a horse inside the keep.
Why would they not?
It's a horse.
No, I mean like inside the halls and everything. With
Yeah.
Oh,
it'd be
yeah.
Yeah.
Then why not turn into like a small dog or something?
That's what I'm thinking. I could turn into a mastiff.
I wouldn't go for a small, I would go for a mastiff.
Yeah.
Because a
hunting
mastiff,
dog.
you would,
A proper hunting dog would make more
right,
sense.
a proper
Yeah.
lord could
Plus-
easily have a,
Claude could ride the Mastiff because he's very small.
This is my horse. What are you talking about?
What am I
This is my
looking
seed.
for?
Given to me by the Duke.
Onward, Nibbles.
we've gotten tired of waiting for him to catch up, so he rides the dog.
Yeah, I could ride a mastiff, or be a mastiff.
Alright.
Yeah, we all tried.
Ooh, I want to
It was
use.
a pain teaching a dog how to be a mount. Never want to do that one again.
He ate the first 3.
No.
He made a joke about the mastiff eating the dog.
And I told him to keep the sex out of it.
Oh, hi, pizza.
Um.
I got this.
Sorry. Spectre does say that she doesn't even need to hold on to her halberd because she knows of a few spells that could help.
Wait a minute.
What?
What are you doing?
What is it now?
Any equipment you want to hide, give to me.
Why?
Because
When I
he
transform,
changes it
all equipment transforms with me.
Ah.
He just has to change
You
back
can
for
hold
us
on
to
to my
get it.
halberd, change into a dog, and when you change back,
Right, he puts the halberd on his back in the sheath and
Yeah.
it becomes part of the transformation.
Right.
I've never thought to use druid shape
Oh, I've
that
used
way.
it on regular. It's very handy.
I think because I don't have.
Druids are good thieves, actually.
I
You
don't
run
have a
in, you
beast
grab a bunch of
disguise
shit, you change shapes.
Or quad.
Yeah, you change
gonna
shapes
use
into a cat.
Disguise self for that one.
Out the
I
window,
already
you're
have a
gone.
pre-existing disguise for the dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll cast a spell for the first one, but not the second one.
Yeah, the second one I actually have the stuff to do it for.
What?
I have a disguise
By
kit,
you for a
but
second. Sorry, I need to plug my phone in. And I want to be more delicate with this one because I don't have the case on it right now.
yeah. I know how
They
it
just
is.
stare at
Because it's at home.
You want to go to Boston?
Yes, please.
Alright.
So,
I actually missed
You never
that.
take me alive, Kappa.
We had fun with this.
so Nash, I believe it is your time to shine.
Oh yes. All right. So I cast disguise. How long does
So,
disguise self?
hour.
1 hour. All right. This is supposed to be just a quick kind of check-in, as it were.
So
Letting
you
him
guys are
know.
maybe like 30 minutes away.
I'm gonna go with if that's okay.
What?
I'm gonna go with if that's okay.
Oh no, yeah. I'm saying yeah. We should go.
Okay.
You should probably hide your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
We can cut those off.
Any
We're
gear.
disguised as.
I'm a master of disguise.
So I go around
N-A-S-T-E-R-O.
and collect any gear we're trying to hide. And shoot, I get the halberd, of course. What else is given to me? Anybody else needs to hide any gear?
I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't really need to hide anything.
I assume I'm going to fulfill the role of bodyguard, so.
Yeah.
Can you handle the job?
Oh my god, why did I even think that?
I mean, anyone else who needs disguising, I can help them with
Can
that.
you
'cause I have the
handle the
kit.
position?
Me too.
Shall you?
that was the worst thing I've ever thought.
It's like in Zoolander where he just
Because
takes, like,
I have the
a
large
compact
halberd
and
when
he'll
I
make
druid
them look like
craft,
completely different people.
I turn into a mastiff with a giant dick.
No,
But
you
still,
turn into a
suddenly
mastiff
becomes
that
a
is a
guy.
giant. No, that wasn't the thing.
You just turn into one of them visual puzzles. Then when you look at it, your eyes have to adjust. You just look like a giant dick afterwards.
Exactly.
I'll probably cast it on myself like, when we get
No,
closer to it, it's still, you know, a little bit away. I only have an hour of it.
So once
Now, is the plan to present me and Caitlin as prisoners, and then come back for the meal later?
Just
How
say
are
that
we
we.
going to?
I would rather not be
Attracted
skinned
there.
alive.
We're not gonna skin
I mean,
you
me
alive.
neither.
Well, I mean,
We're gonna say-
what I would say is they should be with the Duke's entourage, not the advance force.
Right, exactly.
So,
So we'll
it's
bring
just
them in. We'll bring them into dinner. We'll present them at dinner.
as
This
is.
guy sounds like a sicko.
Yeah, it's
who would
it's
enjoy.
a Trojan horse kind of thing.
well, if
Well, I mean, how do you know that he'll believe you?
it works.
He's enough of a racist.
Wait, I have something for this.
Like,
It may not work, but it
sounds
might.
right. So crazy, it just might work.
I have charm person.
I also have that.
Yeah.
Which is a dog you won't be able to do anything with.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, like once
Well,
I
I
get-
mean, you're a dog.
once
so
we get in there, I
that
can-
charms people usually enough.
Can I get a scale from each of you
Why?
so that we can provide proof that we have
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Dragonborn?
That we have gifts.
That's not
Why do you want to gift him Dragonborn?
So that we can get in. It's part of the getting
He is a
in.
racist. He is
He's a-
here
yeah.
to rid the world of any and all Dragonborn that he can find, correct?
Right.
So,
I'm going
a knight coming from another realm just to bring him to Dragonborn to kill.
Would be suspicious.
What?
No, just it would be if
I
he
have my
knows.
coins.
If he knows about
I
him.
wish to
I'm gonna be
join
right
with
back. I'm
you.
gonna grab a drink.
Here is my proof.
Right.
Quite.
It's a
Oh
showing.
no, that I have these two Dragonborn
no.
prisoners
Something
that I
like
will
powerful,
bring
please.
and kill in
Angel
front
Grove's
of
gonna be
you,
destroyed.
showing you my commitment
I was actually getting at
to.
Right. It's a show of good faith.
And if you recognize it's one of the spells from Spectrum, the central area.
Then he'll
Then
know
he's
then-
like,
then
wow,
you're
you
better.
taught her?
Right.
How the hell did you do that?
That's all it would take to destroy the Power
I
Rangers.
caught her and her entourage
Oh,
out.
I have
they
two
got the
other coins.
backups.
This is the altogether coin.
I would rather not be turned into a trophy.
Well,
Okay, then
Wait a
you
minute.
come up with another way that'll work to get us all in there easily, without having to fight every step of the way in.
I can't.
I'd rather fight every step of the way in.
Hold on.
Why?
Because we're gonna have to do it eventually anyway.
No, we
If
won't.
we cut off the
kill
head,
him,
The rest will fall.
right?
we kill him, they're gonna be looking for a leader.
You cut the head off the
I
bird.
throw
the
a
body dies.
leadership of command of, you are now listening to me. Your master is there.
Correct.
And over there can
Chances
take care of
he's
his own
just a
problems.
figurehead
I got
for
it.
whatever
Hi.
person is behind.
Minimal.
But then we deal with that.
They're
but-
discussing tactics.
Wait a
It's
minute.
higher than
Wait a
that.
minute.
What?
Hold on. I have an idea.
This is too much.
I have an idea.
Right off for now.
It's crazy, but it just might work. If the three of us are in there, we go in. Me as a dog, and then you two. You know, me as one of your faithful hounds. And then we cast Charm Person on the Duke.
How are you casting charm person as a dog?
Yeah.
One of these guys.
Neither of them can they?
He can.
Both of
I
them
believe
can,
I
I thought.
can, yes.
He can.
So
Oh.
the bard should be able to.
Yeah, I can.
But
Yeah.
I'm
I never use it, but I have it.
also decently persuasive.
Because,
Well,
you know, 20 charisma.
Deceptive. I'm decently deceptive.
No, the trick is if we can charm him, we can make him completely willing.
And if you fail in your attempt, then he freaks and calls the guards in on just the three of you instead of us all.
I think,
Sure.
I honestly think charm person should be like a last resort kind
Well,
of thing.
the reason is because if we can charm him,
Ah.
then he will be willing and susceptible to anything we do, and I can put him into a death state again.
To a point.
Why do we? Yeah.
Well, we can put him
Doesn't
in.
that take
Treats
10
you as a
minutes?
friendly.
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes, and also you are a dog.
How long does charm person last?
Wait
Well,
a
I can
minute.
come out of dog form at any time.
It's
Oh,
not
true.
Like, it's not
but
like an
how
hour.
are we going to put him? How are?
Charm person's like a minute.
Yeah, and immediately afterwards he realizes
Yeah. What
he
happened?
did it.
Oh yeah.
So he's going to get hostile. So I think it should be a last resort.
The best way is just to be as natural as possible with this.
20 charisma. Use it.
Well, except she doesn't wish to be a prisoner even in
I mean, I can.
an example form.
Listen, Chewie. Look, put these on.
Chewie.
Wait a minute. No. Caitlin, what if you come in as a dragonborn who hates your own kind?
Uncle Ruckus.
I don't know that he's gonna make a distinction.
Why don't we just let Nash do this?
No. Let's just say like you come in and you're like, I have access to so many people. Here is my representative for the details,
Caitlin,
and that's where you come in, Nash.
that's really
Well,
stupid.
I'm coming
right?
in as as the steward.
That's really
of the
stupid.
Duke.
Why is that really stupid? That would actually.
Because a racist won't give a fuck. A racist will see Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, why are you associating with these people?
And then he'll torture her.
I thought you
Or
had
the
to
information.
reload a hand crossbow. Why'd you pull the trigger multiple times?
It's a really good crossbow.
It's a specially known made unit. It holds 4 shots before you.
No.
Those such things don't exist.
No, wait.
They didn't-
Charm person lasts for an hour.
Yeah, but
They
if we
also know you charm
here's
them
the
afterwards.
yeah exactly. So if we
Well,
if
no.
we cast it like during the meeting, there is going to be no dinner where we can bring
Right.
in the prisoners.
Well, see, that's the thing. If we
He's gonna realize he was bamboozled.
So what?
Well, guys, listen to me for a second. If we can charm him, I can feign death him.
And then
Why?
people think that the two.
That a foreign embassy just killed their leader.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
Especially if the town is as racist as him.
No. We can feign death him. Then he's easier to get out.
How?
How? We're
If your
surrounded by
leader
his
is
people.
How
Dead,
are you
you
gonna-
are not getting him out of there.
I mean, I can dimension door, but I can only take one willing thing with me.
Well, if he's dead, he's a willing thing.
No,
No,
he's not.
No, he's an object.
And then you guys are fucked.
Well, see, that's the thing. If he's dead, he's an
He's
object.
not dead. He's feigning death.
Yeah.
He
and
still
plus,
gets a will save.
I can only
Okay.
plus I can only do what I can carry. And if he's a big dude, I'm already carrying my shit.
You're small, right?
Yeah, I'm a fucking
you
Noah,
can't,
bro.
You can't get any of us out.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
only reason I suggest this in the first place because it'd be easier to work our way out than it would be to work our way
Getting in is the hard
If
part.
we can take out the command structure from the inside, they'll be unorganized.
So
I was
if you don't wish us to use the Dragonborn prisoner concept, then we'll still use the Dragonborn hatred concept.
use his racism
We
against it.
wish to talk to him about joining forces in the hunting of all things
To
dragon.
eradicate those scaly fuckers, yes. Now,
If-
what I was gonna say, you could be fallback force.
Also,
Like when you get a signal from us, you could advance.
if we don't have magic to disguise you, we
Does-
could always use some more mundane means.
Does she?
Perhaps you could make
the
her
other
look like
dragonborn.
a.
Does the other
oh,
dragonborn
yeah.
have
orc?
Didor?
Between the two of us, yeah, we can totally.
Oh yeah.
Can we find a scroll of Didor to
You
where
have
she
fucking
can
Adam and
bring
Jamie on your team, dude.
to where
Special
Caitlin?
effects wizard.
Can you cast Dimension Door, Caitlin?
No, that's not a spell I have.
With how rare magic is here, I doubt we'd find a scroll
Yeah,
of Dimension
let's
Door.
Let's just ride our. Let's just
It
ride
would
our
take,
Range
day
Rover down
to
to
write the
Waterdeep
scroll
and buy
out.
some scrolls.
Yeah.
Since Toby can cast the spell, how long would it take him to write the scroll? A day?
First, you would have to find the materials for it.
Yeah.
Scroll costs around 100 gold. It would take him.
A day per level.
Yeah, it would take me a bit, and it's a 4th level spell.
Yeah.
It's time we don't really have.
Trying to think outside the box.
No, I understand. Like if this was something we could
I
like
don't
have more
see
time
it.
on, that would be a good
I
plan.
don't see a flaw in the
Ah.
original plan.
What
I
was the original
say.
plan again?
No, the flaw in the original plan is Caitlin.
Okay.
Caitlin
No.
doesn't
It doesn't have to
We
be
have.
we still have another dragonborn that will totally seems willing to.
Oh yeah.
We
Spectre is
could
absolutely-
disguise you as an orc.
How? What?
With
Who?
disguise kits.
Yeah, we're pretty crazy.
We can make you look like a
We
real
can put you.
ugly
We can
orc.
put
Well,
you
okay.
in some heavy armor.
Can you wear full plate?
No.
No,
No. Okay.
you can't cast when you're wearing armor.
But
Sure.
you could wear. Oh,
We could wear robes, priestly robes,
yeah. You could wear.
or something.
You could be a bugbear monk in a robe.
I could wait.
Exactly.
I could cast jump on you, and you could just jump on top of the place.
That's really going to be effective when there's a ballista and a helm forward.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying like you won't be around and you can kind of sneak in. Or maybe we should just sneak in and I cast pass without a trace on all of us.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean that would fucking work.
There's also apparently a hag about, whatever's in his cemetery, as well as whatever wizards he has with him.
That's true. Shit.
Like I said,
Getting in is going to be way harder than getting out.
Wait.
I think if we get our foothold in, we
I
can
think-
worry about how we're gonna get everyone else
So
out.
he obviously knows about sorcerers that have scaly parts. I think the disguise could work. We would just say you're a sorcerer.
The only thing
You're-
that I'm worried
you're a
about
warlock
disguising
of
Caitlin is the
the-
shape of the skull is harder to mask.
That's where you go with the robe.
Yeah, but like, I'm talking like full on like snout.
yeah. Well, hold on. How about this? Since Caitlin doesn't want to be used as a bargaining chip,
Which is fair.
You have invisibility.
wait, you have invisibility?
I'm asking.
No.
Okay, why don't we just sneak in as a group and I cast pass without trace on us?
Sneak in as a group that requires all of us to have stealth.
I can give everyone a +10.
We have people in heavy armor that have the disadvantage.
But with a +10, even a 1 is an 11.
I still think we could try the disguise kits, or we could try hiding you in the bottom of the wagon.
Why do
You
we
are
still
really
have to
big.
keep pointing
don't
out the
have a
angle
wagon.
that we're here to help him hunt down things and not just have a friendly visit from a lord?
Caitlin, what is your opinion? What
I don't.
Um,
I didn't
what is
even
your what is your plan,
think we're
Caitlin?
doing that.
Does
I
our
just
little
thought we
friend
were.
who knows him think that he would accept a visit from a neighboring, from a traveling lord?
If anything, he'd probably welcome it with open arms, mainly because he would feel important.
Strokes his ego.
Yeah,
What?
Exactly.
What if it was what if one of the lords was a dragonborn? How would it react then?
Poorly, to say the least of it.
I thought
Well,
so.
unless he didn't know until it was too late.
True.
No, I'd just be a part of the lord's guard, per se.
What if the lord brought a dragonborn?
That's what we.
As like a gift,
No, just as part of the entourage.
I mean, he wouldn't let them into his halls, probably. I don't think.
Well, you know what? If nothing else, we can at least get to the gate and get inside the gate, and then make it have that job of killing easier.
Well, I remember that one guy said there's technically a giant hole in the side of the wall that leads into his courtyard.
Because it leads into the cemetery, and he's like, oh no, no one's gonna go through a cemetery. There's all kinds of nasty shit in there.
Yeah, he thinks that people are too superstitious to just go through the cemetery.
And I have no qualms about walking through a
I
cemetery.
mean, I don't care about going through with cemeteries. It's just dead people. We killed 2 of them a minute ago.
I mean, I can spot dead people like that.
What you're saying is you see dead people?
And they apparently don't taste
And they're
too
in
bad.
red.
And like I said, they don't taste that bad.
I don't know. They look like they enjoy tasting you.
I've had.
Dead people.
I'm enticed.
So that brings 2 options. We can wait until nightfall and go through the cemetery, or we can pretend to be or we can pretend we have a visiting lord.
Or we could do both.
Or we just
I
charge
said
the
both.
door.
Visiting
Split
Lord
the
and
party.
visiting Duke. Either one.
I say we have the Duke's entourage go in, establish contact. The Duke shows up for dinner, and while the heads of the town are at like a group dinner, everyone else can sneak in through the cemetery.
Yes.
Diversion.
Yes, actually.
And then we gather everyone else in one place.
Wait, actually, yes, because in dog form, I might be able to help scout out and check out where everything is, and then,
Yeah, and you can find maybe another entrance.
and then I can cast Animal Messenger and send a messenger to these guys and tell them where to go.
Yeah.
So they see you and say, oh look, Doug, we're eating good tonight.
Well, no, he would go with
Hey,
us.
it's a chihuahua. We got hot dogs.
He would go with us as part of the
The
Duke's
weirdo.
heralds.
Yeah, I'm part
And
of the
then
entourage.
you could join us for the dinner, or you can join them.
Well, what I would do is be a dog and just wander around as dogs do.
During
And-
dinner, you would release the dog outside to go take care of
And
business.
during that time, I can wander around because I can stay in this form. I'm
2 hours.
5th level. It's
So, yeah, 2 hours.
I think 2 hours. So I can do this for at least 2 hours.
All right.
As long as we show up near dinner, then I would have enough time to be able to scout around.
Well, we're going there and back is the thing. We're going there as the heralds, and then I'm going to come back as the Duke.
How many times can you cast animal shape?
Twice at my current level.
Okay.
Per rest, that's all you get.
Yeah, per short rest.
Or long rest.
No, short rest.
No, wait. Do land druids only get theirs? per-
No, land and druids both get theirs per short rest. So as long as I go and cast,
But you could take a short rest if we go.
I would have to hide somewhere to take. Well, I mean, I'm pretty good at hiding,
Well, that's
but
the whole. They're all going to be hiding somewhere.
I mean, I'll have to come back and change
Oh.
into the Duke anyway, because it's a
Your
separate
wild
costume,
shape
not
counts
disguise.
as an action.
Yeah.
I didn't
it's not a
notice-
bonus action.
I didn't notice that.
it's not a bonus. But is it long rest or short rest?
Short rest.
Or
It's
utility
short
spell.
I'll say you could take a short rest while I come back and change into the Duke.
Well, my whole goal here is to be able to scout out and find like the guard paths,
Mhm.
so that way I can send an animal messenger to those guys to be like, hey, this is where they're at, this is where they're going, watch out for these points to help them on their stuff in.
Walk all around and scope and
Change from
draw.
a dog to a mouse or something.
Well, I mean,
Might
I
take
could
a
I
long
could
time
change.
to move around.
They do. I could change like to a bat.
You
And
cannot
no, I
fly.
can't
You
fly
can't
yet. Wait. Well, no, that's the way. No. Yeah,
So you mean
dog.
penguin.
Dog is my best bet.
Dog or cat. Cats are a little smarter, maybe.
Well, I
But they
keep
can get
my.
to higher points.
I keep my.
Insider passages.
Yeah.
Cats have better stealth check.
I keep
If you're
my.
wanting to be not noticed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not worried about being noticed as a dog because I'm just a dog. What they're gonna see as a dog.
Some
walking around.
places people are going to kick a dog out.
But a cat keeps rats out.
Yeah, maybe I should be the pet, the personal pet.
Or we could just wait.
But then I couldn't go in with the entourage.
Don't die of old age.
I'm saying,
It's
if
only
you go in with the entourage in dog
40
form,
years.
you can take a short rest while I change into the Duke costume. That will recharge that ability for you.
Yeah, well, the question is, though, because a lot of lords, when they accept even an entourage, they accept the entourage and wait for the Duke to arrive. What if he does that? What if he doesn't want us to leave until the word arrives?
How would he know that? How would he?
Well, I'm the Duke's
He
man.
has to come back to
Right.
tell him that he's welcome.
Right. He's playing his.
I'm the Duke's
I'm playing
manservant.
I'm
Yeah.
playing his manservant.
I'm his herald, or his steward, I should say. So
Well,
I have
I-
to go, and I have to say, he wants to join you for dinner. Is that okay? I have to return with your response promptly.
Oh,
I
okay.
got the impression he was just doing a single. You're just doing a single royalty type, correct?
Yes.
Oh, we're only using the Duke now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know, we're only using the Duke.
So the people who go with the Duke, will it
So
just
who's-
be me as your bodyguard?
You, possibly you as well. I'm
You know
probably
what?
going to explain. Oh, my manservant is staying back at my
All right,
my campsite.
And
I'm gonna turn into a small rat
Okay.
instead of going in as a dog first,
Okay.
because it wouldn't make much sense for me to walk in as a dog with a manservant.
Right.
Well, my reasoning was that the manservant was riding you because he's also very short.
Well, what I was gonna say,
He's a halfling.
all you have to do is for you or Varys to let me out somewhere as a rat, or I can just
Yeah.
crawl out somewhere.
You don't have to get, rats can get where the frick their head will go.
Yeah.
The rest
Yeah,
of them
well,
can
yeah.
make it.
And then after I get in as a rat, I will just go somewhere, transform, and then because I can B shape from one B shape to another B shape.
Okay.
And as soon as I B shape out, I can turn into a cat, find where I'm look for everything, and just then get out on my own, most likely.
All right. That works.
So we're gonna take you as the Duke, you as the bodyguard, me as the manservant, and are you the?
Does he want to do the gift, or does he want to just sneak in with the rest of the group?
It's open Spectra.
In terms of Spectra?
If
Yes.
we're gonna
She
sneak
really-
in
sorry,
through the
she- I said
graveyard, then we need to have as much power as we can going through there.
Then
just
I
in
would.
case.
Then I would say.
So take Spectra. So no dragons.
No,
I mean, Spectra said that she is okay with the idea of sneaking her in, like, as a gift.
I believe if we
Don't
we
worry,
should keep
Spectre,
things
you'll be
as
my
simple as possible. The more complicated the ruse, the more likely it will fail.
Now I can still take the scales to bolster my image as someone who is hunting Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Like these are trophies I have procured.
Or maybe not.
Wait.
Usually not looked upon. How about something close? How about you hunt wyverns?
Wait, you don't.
Well, he's a racist. That's probably like his
Or
thing.
kobold.
Well,
Balls.
it's close, and if it's close enough,
or
I don't know.
What about
People
kobold?
usually open up to that. If you're like, I hunt these
Wait,
big beasts.
don't we have some kobold
I
skills?
like you can just talk about you enjoying a good hunt or something.
That reportedly came from here.
We do have a pelt.
We have a kobold's pelt.
All right, I can take that.
And
Well,
you can say that is a fine
Spectre.
wyvern pelt, and you are interested in finding
Well-
more, because these are supposed to be secret activities, right?
yeah.
Well, Galen, the killing of kobold, I thought the killing of kobolds around here wasn't, a bad thing.
It's supposed to be a secret, but it's not.
Well, no,
really a
it's the
secret,
worst
but it
kept
is a
secret.
Wait, no, I thought kobolds were generally hated, even here, right?
It's still illegal to kill them.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
still
okay.
illegal to kill them.
But
Unless
people
for
look the
bandits.
other way on it, basically,
Okay.
Around here, they do.
because they're not liked.
So, like, a lord, like, not killing Dragonborn, but a lord coming in going, like, look at the kobold pelt I got. May
But
not be a bad thing.
That's why I was
Spectre says
saying we
if the
pretend
pelt
it's
came
we,
from here, there's always the chance that they would recognize it.
That's true.
I know that something was up.
Well, start the
Or you could start with. It just came to my attention that this came from here. Is that correct?
Where did you occur?
And when he goes, well, maybe.
Where did
Then you
occur?
go kind of go, well, I'm kind of hoping it was.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm looking for armor.
I'm
Or-
looking for fine
Ooh,
wyvern
kobold armor.
pelts like
Yeah, I was in kobold armor.
That'd probably be next to worthless.
I was gonna say I could also use
Boots.
prestidigitation to make it look slightly different, so they wouldn't recognize
That
it.
stay?
And it lasts for an hour.
Lasts for an hour.
So as long as you just pull it out for a little bit and put it back.
Or, you know, you could always do some sleight of hands to change it as you pull it out.
That-
Okay,
It takes cast an action, so it's 6 seconds to cast. But by the way, like look while I'm pretending to look for it.
Running
back.
around for
Yeah.
it. That could work.
I think that'll work.
Well, I
Change
think we
the
got.
color of it. Or
I think we've got a plan. Well, I guess I don't need your halberd anymore, Spectre. I gotta give the halberd back.
Well, so hang on. So wait.
Okay, this is what's gonna happen.
let's. I'm gonna
Okay,
break this
he's gonna go. He's gonna go
And
as the
secure
manservant
a dinner.
and
yes.
obscure dinner, and then him as the Duke, him as his butler, and me as his bodyguard are gonna show up, and hopefully we get received. Then everybody else is going to sneak in through the while the Duke's attention is focused on us. They're going to sneak in through the graveyard.
Well, I'm going in with the Herald first as a rat.
to reconnaissance.
Yeah, I'm the reconnaissance
I'm
mission.
also going with the Herald because that way there's a constant
Yeah.
from first party to second party.
Yeah.
Right.
So it doesn't look suspicious when suddenly the manservant is the Duke.
Like, whoa, where's your
Oh, he is maintaining affairs at my campsite.
How long does pass without trace last? Because
Or-
I might cat this that on myself.
How about
before.
something about my prime horse or animals or
Right.
something? And they require a special feed.
I see this plan going terribly wrong, but
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
totally,
love
yeah.
it if it does.
We spent way too much time on it for it to fail.
So yeah, my
Surely
pass-
nothing could go awry.
I can cast pass without
Surely
trace,
everything
trace
will go
before
awry.
I
Oh,
turn
yeah.
into a beast.
How long does it last?
1
Let's
hour.
do it.
I'll be doing
Natural
I'll be
ones.
doing it when I turn into a cat.
Remember, we're casting like the disguise and change form
Pass without a
spells
trace
when we
anyway.
get close.
Well, I'm
'Cause
gonna
it's
I'm
30
gonna
minutes away.
I'm gonna cast pass without trace on myself when I'm going from rat to cat.
On your shelf?
My shelf.
Gosh.
And how long can you stay in beast form?
2 hours.
Cheers.
Okay.
So I'm literally gonna be using. I've technically got 4 hours that I can do this because I'm going rat to cat,
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
and then later I'll be a dog.
So,
So I get the entire
plan is
spectrum.
to secure the dinner and then come back later and everyone's at the dinner.
And then while they're on their way back,
I don't know.
Yes.
no.
That was the plan.
Not everyone's gonna be at the dinner. So the plan is simply right now we've got me.
We've decided to split the
I
party,
think we've already established everything, Chris. Let's just do it.
Well, no,
Yeah,
because
I'm trying to make sure I've got this straight.
yeah.
Well, then let Alex say it to us so we can say yes or no.
Okay, so the plan is you guys will the three of you will try to secure dinner while you run reconnaissance on the actual keep itself.
Yeah.
And then everyone else comes back later.
All right. Okay. Those. Him.
I don't think you're going on the
And
first
him.
wave.
No,
Yeah.
because
just-
I'm with the nobles
Your first
because I'm
part's
his
absolutely
bodyguard.
correct.
I don't
Okay.
care. My job is not to protect him, the manservant. It's to protect the noble.
Right. Okay.
So he's going, and he's a rat, and he's going to get dropped off somewhere to run reconnaissance,
Mhm.
and then they're going to come back, hopefully with the invite.
Yes, I will
If
change
not,
into
we're
the
going to
Duke.
go for Plan B, which we'll come up with Plan B.
Which we'll all go through the hole.
And then later during dinner time, he's going to show back up as the noble in disguise self as the noble. He
Right.
is the constant butler,
Mhm.
and I'm the bodyguard.
Well, I don't know about
and then
Butler, just like
Manservants in general.
Yeah.
yeah, and
Fayetteville in comparison to.
Secretary.
Oh, wow.
and everybody else, while the Duke is distracted,
Same
is
as
going to
40
go
minutes.
with
Something like
Chris, who's going to cast Pass Without Trace, is going to sneak while the head's attention is on entertaining his boosting his ego.
okay, like
It's a state dinner.
who all is in party A that is at the dinner, and who all is in party B who is sneaking in?
Party A is Varys, Galen, and Nash. Party B is everybody else
Okay.
For phase one.
for Phase 2. Phase 1 is
Phase 1 is getting the invite.
Phase one
Phase
is
2
recon.
is
Phase
the
1
double pronged
is-
attack.
Phase 1 is Jarputh will go as a rat to scout, and Nash will go to be the mouthpiece, and Varys is there to back him up.
In case something.
No combat. They're just.
I pull out like a fucking dossier on this fake country that doesn't exist.
You've never heard of it. It's fairly new.
Though they know of it, but
So that's the plan. You
Not
got it?
necessarily a country, just a section of land.
Right.
A principality.
It's a micronation.
It's like,
Yeah.
no, there are certain countries that do exist, and I've already laid out all the countries that exist.
Yeah. This is it's more of a principality.
It's like a region. It's something very unimportant.
It's
Yeah.
a micronation about the size of a small dog.
It's the land of Kikassia.
I was gonna say Molosky.
Okay.
I'm Fritz von Bob, the Minister of Keeping Things Orderly.
Giorgio takes the prisoners. You guys go the separate ways, and you get about 30 minutes away from where the township is.
Yeah.
All right, about 30 minutes away. That's when I should probably go into rat form.
Okay.
Really?
Because we can't get too close, because then you might see a third person suddenly disappear. I got 2 hours in this form.
All right. Oh, the 2 hours? Yeah, that's fine.
Also,
I'm gonna.
you guys noticed it from kind of far away. There was some kind of wooden post up ahead.
Can we see the city gate from here?
Oh,
Are all of us here
I,
now?
minutes away? No.
I don't know if it's like a plane or like
A
hills.
post, like a signpost, or like a watchtower.
Not a watchtower. It's more like a signpost.
What's the wooden post for?
What does it say?
There's something on it.
What does it say?
I asked one of the guys, like, what's it for?
Oh, they're not there. They've gone.
You're a
toward
rat
the-
form. How are you gonna ask them? Exactly.
No, I haven't transformed just yet.
Oh. But you said you already did.
I said we were 30 minutes away. That's when I was, and he said, "Wow, we're 30 minutes away." That's when he started saying, "That's
Yeah,
what a signpost."
So you haven't.
So I haven't transformed just yet.
As long as we're not in view.
20 perception, see the signpost.
You see the signpost and you see something on it.
What does it say?
What is on it?
I don't know. You don't know. You're not with us.
So wait, where did all the other people go?
Is there a
Hold
cobalt
on.
strung up to the sign?
Right.
No, Dragonborn.
Oh.
Oh, awesome.
There's a
$6
Dragonborn
million man and $6 million woman are making a movie together.
strung up like this, and it looks like it's been flayed.
Is it dead?
Open. Oh, it's super dead. It's been dead for a long ass time.
Are we all still together?
And you wanted to
Currently.
give us.
Oh, we're all still together. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't split off yet.
I'll say this might be the point where we split off, but you know, I don't think anyone wants to hang out around this.
All right. I'm just gonna like. Okay.
On the upside, you think if you get to know it a little bit better, you might be able to be shaped into one.
No, I can't.
I know you can't, but Jarputh doesn't.
No, he actually does understand his spells a little bit.
I could
You learn that?
animate this and we can walk it through a city.
Most,
Kitchen of Bernie's.
Nope.
most humanoid, like Jarputh would know, most humanoid creatures he cannot
Not
turn
be
into.
shaped into. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that was like a thing at one point.
Dragons are awesome.
I don't even know why you're getting upset. Some of the creatures I've smushed with my greatsword have ended up much worse than this.
No, it's just.
I smushed something
Yeah,
just the
but
other
they
day.
more than likely
You
died
don't
on
smush
instant.
things.
Oh,
I've recently had some weird touches with death. Okay.
just the other day I smushed one thing.
That's
Hey,
the one.
when you
Jarputh
attacked
kind
me-
of glances you a look and then turns into a rat.
when you
and
attacked
crawls
them
up the
that
back
one
of
time,
Nash-
they
of
probably
Nash.
died on that hit.
It's one of
This
those.
one was tortured to death.
It's one of those moments where you just suddenly feel tiny claws like crawling up your back, and I'm gonna ratatouille it and just get like right up on top of your head.
This is a bit worse.
Because I imagine
than
you
just
have
a
hair
one
kind of
and
like
done.
that too.
I have a ponytail.
Yeah. So I kind of crawl up the ponytail and I'm just sitting on top of your head.
Well, it's gonna change when I disguise self.
Well, where are the rest of us going to hide?
Do you have a hat when you disguise self?
Hood.
Perhaps just outside.
I'll sleep in-
of
I'll be in the hood.
Town.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a spot we can wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
also,
believe we're
I'll
trying
say
to
this
work our way
before.
through
I'll say this
the,
right before I turn into a rat.
Not quite
I
yet.
did just think of it. But I simply, it's like also if I'm in your hood, and I am discovered in your hood, just in
I think I'll
case
leave it until we come back.
I'm discovered in your hood, you can say I'm your pet.
Hard to tell.
That's what I was thinking.
Change that.
Or you could just hide them in
Yeah, I
your
know.
pocket and not.
Oh,
Well,
in the hood.
I can sleep in the hood.
You got a pocket rat.
But if it
almost
hides
like
in
a
the
pet
pocket,
rock.
no one will have a chance to see it.
Well,
Well,
pocket slash pouch.
I don't think anyone's really gonna look in the hood. Like in like the folded over section of the hood, I don't think anyone's gonna look there.
You're talking about like wearing the hood up.
No, like having it down, but like kind of
So having the hood down and him sitting in the hood.
In a fold of the
Yeah,
It'll
it
look-
folds-
it
it
will.
folds
It
over.
will look like a weird.
It will look weird.
Yeah,
Ball.
it starts writhing
Yeah.
around and him crawling.
Then yeah, I
out.
probably would wear it up until we like get there.
Um,
But I'm saying like if you have the hood
Or you
on,
could
like,
just
you
put
have
them in
a
your
wrap.
pocket.
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
Well, pocket
Get-
pouch.
Get in the fucking bag, Nebby.
Well, I was gonna say is like we have a spare coin pouch, right?
I
Sure.
do, yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. All right.
Mega
So
truck.
I crawl into one of your coin pouches and just
You
kind of.
feel this sudden like rush of endorphins. I'm rich. Look at the size of this Oh, wait a minute.
It's a wrap.
I'm Scrooge McDuck in this bitch.
No, you just. It's one of those moments you just see, and oh fuck, what was the name of the rat in
I think it's
Charlotte's Web?
claustrophobia.
Fuck.
I don't think that was its name.
You
Okay,
don't
let's,
remember.
let's keep going, guys. We only have an hour left.
Something with an R,
We haven't
wasn't
done
it?
anything.
Yeah.
Alright, anyways.
But anyway, I'm just doing that whole thing. Like
Believe it or
you
not,
open the
we've
bag, and I'm
done
just
more
like laying there on my
tonight
back, fat
than we
belly.
did my entire fucking morning game today.
Do what?
Okay, so
Sorry.
I need you to roll me a disguise check, and you to roll me a disguise check as well.
Wait, what was that, Steve?
Yeah, disguise. 'cause You're
morning
putting on a
game.
disguise.
We've
I'm
done more
using the
tonight
disguise self.
than we did our
That's a spell?
entire
Then yes,
game
okay.
today.
I thought you were.
And the worst part is we've spent
No,
a good like
the
hour
wearable
now
disguise
planning.
is the Duke, which I have to come back for. So I have the
I
clothes.
have no
and
idea
right.
what you're talking about, Steve.
Do I just have
I have a
my
game at noon.
tool
here.
for my resistance?
If you're
That's
proficient
right,
in it,
till
you'll add your
4:30.
proficiency bonus.
Okay.
What stat? is
That
it? That's what
game-
he's asking.
I would say charisma.
We
Because that
found
just makes
a
sense to me.
fire
So,
for
2 plus
Three.
Dragon Egg.
3. Okay,
And then
so
the second
21.
Dragon Egg.
yeah, 21.
Okay. You are
So we
very
all
well
of a sudden
disguised.
had 60,000.
Suddenly, I look like Fumbles, but with a false mustache.
That's a lie.
Crash and burn into sales.
Yes, cool.
What is a rat's stats?
Let's go.
Not good. Okay.
I know they're like very small, but I need to know like their stealth and stuff.
Dude.
Let's go.
So, yeah.
So after about
Holy shit.
Hey,
Raj, you'll like this. Come here.
Raj. Please close the door.
What?
Please close the door.
We're online.
done.
Raj, we're online.
What?
We're online.
Okay.
Well, that's what the sign says. Please keep the door closed.
Oh.
Sorry that you can't read.
fuck you too.
I tried being nice about it.
You were nice about it. He was a prick.
He's always like that. He comes in here and like farts on air.
What a cunt.
Jeremiah.
So, they're disguised. They're headed up.
These guys have a rat has no pluses.
No,
Nope.
it doesn't.
Nope.
It's a rat.
You're a rat.
You're
Also,
tiny.
your characters.
Wait, what? Okay. So after about 25 minutes, along the side of the road, there are a couple of very basic stands.
What's your character? What's your lord's name?
Ulrich Odjui.
Okay.
The Duke of Kadic.
Probably should know that.
There's one empty roadside stand. Next to it, there's appears to be like a small stand of various furs and what have you. And then next to that, it's kind of a bakery with various breads and what have you.
I like bread.
Thank you, God.
You feel a small shifting in your pouch. I'm like,
No.
He suddenly turns
Nope.
and has claustrophobia now.
because I have like extremely good keen smell. I am a rat.
Yeah.
And part of the road, like I said, veers off sort of the western direction toward the keep.
Alright.
And as you walk down this road, on the right-hand side, the southern side of this small stretch of road, you can kind of make out what look like old wagon trails, kind of heading off the actual road itself. They're old and faded, though, and you can't see any remnants of any camps south of the actual townstead. It's rather small and modest. Up ahead on your right, you can see the inn that was described, and on your left, you can see the wooden skeletal husks of old, fallen apart buildings. And up ahead, toward the west, you can see the gates of the keep.
Shit, we went to Barovia.
Oh no.
We ride up.
All your characters disappeared. All new ones.
Rip in peace.
All your characters got swallowed by the mist.
Sure.
Let me get on my tour.
Oh,
All
so
right.
I meant to say that it is a much darker, cloudy day today.
All right.
Okay.
It looks like rain is gonna happen.
Right?
So
You might even say that the conditions are a bit stormy.
Fight will be inside.
Varys said that.
Hmm?
Varys said they arrived at the gate.
Yeah.
You arrive at the gate. What do you do?
Oh, I guess we should go to the keep.
No, I mean the
We're
the
there
gate
now.
is at the keep.
Oh,
we're-
the gate's
we're there
at-
now,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
There's no
I thought
gate.
I thought you meant like gate around. Okay.
No. There's the town state itself is not gated at all.
Okay. Okay.
There
We're
is.
at the keep.
Yeah, we're at the keep.
You see the keep, and it seems like there is a stretch of walls that extend in front of the keep to create a sort of walled-off courtyard, as well as the gates in front of it. And
Is
just
there like a guard area that I can see?
We're on horseback, right?
Yeah, you guys still riding horses?
I would assume so.
I would imagine we'd come
It
in.
makes us look more fancy,
Okay, that makes sense. It does make you seem more official.
more prestigious.
More official. Okay. What do you do?
Well, if we're at a gate,
I'll let you
and-
take the lead on this. I would have told you that.
Yeah,
well before.
yeah. What I say?
I imagine you standing at the gate doing that too.
We come seeking an audience with the local noble.
What are you doing?
Coconuts.
There are no horses. It's just him standing with coconuts.
Let's just get back on topic.
$10 Walmart Tiamat. Somebody got a Tiamat at Walmart. $10.
Okay.
Where?
After a second,
Walmart.
After a second, you hear, "Oi! Who are you two?" And hang on. The sound is coming from your left. As you look over your shoulder, you see the wooden spotting tower that rises up about 20-ish feet, and the guard seems to be addressing you from all the way over there, some 30 yards.
30 yards?
Some 30 yards away.
Hmm. Do I want to yell or do I want to just go over there?
Let's go over there.
I think it makes more sense to just go over there.
Yep.
Okay. You're right over there. And he's kind of like leaning over the awning, like, "So, who are you two?"
I fought in your
Where-
direction.
We are heralds of Duke Aldrich Ajumi.
Got
He is-
it.
yeah.
He has come seeking a audience with the local noble.
Kind of like leans back over. Who's? What did you say his name was? Duke.
Ajumi.
Who's Duke Aljamain?
Or the Duke of Kadic.
Who's Duke Aljamain, and what is the land of Kadic?
Kadic is a principality far from here. However, the Duke is in the area hunting for sport.
How far? What kingdom is it in?
What kingdom would be like far away enough that he wouldn't really know?
Hang on, let me open up.
Like something exotic enough that he wouldn't really have any way to check.
Somewhere between Joe and your mama.
Probably near where I am.
I would probably, yeah.
Well, I would say for that.
Might even be considered like a colony if it was out that far.
Well, he's on literally.
I was gonna say.
He's from literally another continent. You're
I
not
was
from there.
gonna say, for that territory from Outland would work.
Okay.
It's like maybe the closest Outland territories would be the Ashen and Pale territory.
Okay.
So that would be an idea that might come to your mind.
The Ashen and Pale territory of the Outland.
Outland.
Well,
I'm
see,
gonna
you
correct
had
you
no
real quick.
excuse.
Okay.
It wouldn't be from both of them.
Okay.
It'd be from-
I'm
would
sorry. I
be
thought it
in
was
one
the name
them.
of one. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Pale territory, Ashen territory, Verdant
He's trying to
territory,
confuse him.
Azure territory, Gilded territory, Crimson.
Okay.
No, he's on the border of the Pal and Asher.
I live in my own principality.
A
Between
a
these
small
two other
principality between the Ashen and Pale territories.
The Ashen Impale territories of what?
Of Outlands.
Of Outland. You're from Outland.
Yes. I get the impression you don't get visitors that often.
Not from Outland we don't. That's, a tad mighty far from here. What are you doing in Cassidus,
Well,
let
that-
alone Hilo?
As I just explained, he's here on a hunting expedition for sport.
Give me a performance check.
Performance check? Alright.
Well, actually, it would be deception.
Just, my performance is higher. I mean, I'm performing a character.
You are performing a character, but at
But
the
you're
same
also
time,
deceiving someone.
you're trying to.
Well, either way, that's still
you're
an
trying
11,
to
so
emphasize that whole.
that's still
hunting
a 14,
thing.
Bob.
Because like,
I think you just destroyed your cover.
I mean, I'm
yeah, you are hunting.
Do I look like a hunter?
No.
No, I'm simply a servant of the Duke.
A servant of the Duke.
Yes. 21.
Hold on 1 minute, little man.
You're going smashingly.
Come out of your bag, you hear. Because I was trying to say, did you make a scroll?
So,
A
you
writ-
have
a
some
writ.
sort of, I don't know, papers on hand of this Duke's principality, you called it?
Toby's
Yes.
had this up in mind for like
Yeah.
weeks now.
I really do. And I pull out the papers of some of the Duke's exploits from local newsletters. Wonderfully forged, I should say.
Sorry.
Let's see if you can.
I'm also wearing the coat of
I
arms
know.
of Kadic.
He still seems a little suspicious of you.
Quit rolling that die tonight.
No, I changed it from that die.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did.
I changed die.
I just look over and I see same high numbers.
Which is not what it was earlier. And definitely not what it was last week. God.
Dude, last week I was terrible.
Last week was fucking awful for me.
Same here.
Alright, so he rolls them up, hands them back to you. Alright. So what do you want with Barrick?
Well, I have been told that he is a magnificent hunter,
Yeah.
and the Duke would very much appreciate speaking with him, perhaps dinner, and they can discuss preferred hunting grounds as well as preferred game types, because the Duke is always looking for a challenge.
Kind of like perks up his ears when you say preferred game. And he's like, yeah, okay, what kind of game is the Duke interested in hunting?
Well, anything that can grant the biggest challenge, and therefore the biggest trophy to show off in his homeland, of course.
So you're talking about elephants, that kind of thing.
Oh, something more intelligent, cunning.
The most dangerous game of all.
Right.
Exactly. That's where I'm going with this. Yes.
The most dangerous game of all.
Leave a
Squirrel.
persuasion in there.
That is an 18.
Actually, I will change dice. 18?
Yeah.
That almost.
Almost.
I saw it hit that 19 for a second.
In fact, I actually have one of his more recent trophies with me, because of course I had to have something to do on the ride over, so I thought I'd give it a bit of a cleaning. And as I'm saying that,
Okay.
I pull out the pelts.
As you fumble around to find it.
Yeah, as I fumble around to find it, as I was speaking, cast a change.
Sleight of hands.
Yeah. Sleight of hand roll.
Sleight of hands roll.
Alright.
And it's a different die again, so you know.
That's fair.
Oh, fuck that die.
It's an 11.
Maybe someday it'll get better.
Yeah.
Mm.
And as I think he's suspicious, I drop the bag, like I fumble. To some
Stop,
fumbles,
the
you
bucket's
see.
hot.
Could you please hand me the bag?
Here. Tries to reach inside and pulls it out.
Now, you never said that the spell didn't go off.
Didn't say that.
Yeah.
I just say. Did
I mean, it would hold up to scrutiny, I believe.
I thought this was. Well, never mind. Yes, I think you and. No, I think the Duke and Barrett would have much to discuss.
Oh, I hope so. He was
Do
also
you-
talking about something, I believe, a huntsman's guild, I believe? There is one in Kingdom. And he said if they get along, then perhaps he may visit for a hunting trip where, as you might know, it is far away from the scrutiny of other local noblemen.
Alright. Did you want to go along and ask him what time you should be by?
If possible, yes.
Alright then. It kind of walks you over. It's like, here's a basic map right here.
Alright.
It walks you over from here over toward the gate. Open up, you twat! Oh, Rory, why you always gotta be so... Oh, shut your fucking gob. We have guests here, and you were very rude in not answering them. Oh, Rory, I'm just... No, shut up. Answer fucking guests, you stupid little bitch.
I can talk to my
Oh,
boss.
okay, Rory.
It's right there.
Here, I'll walk you inside. Let's see here. So, like, on each corner is kind of like a, how to put it? Like a cylindrical sort of tower that rises up above the keep. It's still rather modest in size compared to a proper castle, but that does kind of look like the look it's going for.
Right.
Now the other question
What
is,
called? The rooks?
I believe so.
Wait, what are you?
The
towers.
The cylindrical towers in the corner of like
Yeah,
a
it's a
castle.
rook.
A rook, okay.
Oh wait, no. On the you mean a battlement?
I thought the battlement was like the...
Oh, you're right. That is the battlement. They're the
I believe those are
rooks. No, rooks are a chess piece.
That's where their name comes from, Chris.
No, they actually do
Yeah,
have a
that's
name,
what
and
I thought.
they have a different name, and I cannot think of
Was
it.
it a rook or a rookery? Or whatever. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Out of my
There's a
phone
giant
is
chess
charging.
piece.
There's a giant chess piece in the corner of this stone keep. It's very suspicious.
How did it get so big?
Size change, like
Castilian.
Once we see a giant penny, we'll know
Oh,
we're in the
Bastille.
cave.
Castilian.
Castile. Okay, Castile.
That's
Okay,
right.
Gotcha.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay, so these look like miniature Castilians.
Okay.
With a sort of battlement going over top of it.
Mm-hmm.
On each side.
I'm feigning wonder at all this, by the way. So I'm like,
Give me
because I'm trying to make your impression like we're impressed.
Wow.
I cannot imagine it's like Vlad
22.
Tepish's actual keep,
Right.
the proper one, not Castle Dracula, but
That's
his other
22
one,
deception.
his one that was actually meant to be a fortified fortress.
A fort fort.
Wow.
Well, because Castle Dracula was not meant to be able to withstand against defenders, he built another one that actually was,
Yeah.
and that's where he
Oh,
died. Castle Dracula was sold recently.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
a
roughly
fort.
40 feet wide by
Could've bought it for
35
$1
foot
million.
long. Feet, that is. And battlements reach about 15 or so feet high.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. But the Castilians reach about 20 feet high.
Okay.
Are you wearing some type of cloak?
Yes, I have a cloak on.
Okay, good.
Okay. And he ushers you guys in through the front door. And I actually drew the interior of this keep. God damn it.
does he actually happen to see like the helm corps walking about, or say the ballista?
Oh yes, in the courtyard, the ballista is on the northern side, suspiciously facing toward the opening in the wall on the south side. So, like, if you look at the map here, the ballista would be right about here, pointing this way.
Maybe as a rat, I should shoot
And there
through one of its
is
cables.
It'd probably kill you.
there is a very basic iron. There is a very basic iron.
Basic iron what?
A very basic iron fence that kind of goes around the graveyard, just outside the keep walls.
Okay.
But there are iron gates on the south and eastern side. They don't appear to be locked from where you can see.
I'm trying to memorize all this so that when I get back, I can maybe, like make them a rudimentary map.
Oh, also there. No. Okay, never mind. He ushers you in through the foyer. It's a very wide hallway going left and right. Let me actually draw the interior real quick, just a very basic interior. Yes. Mark.
Darth Vader physics.
Was it like his head or something?
3
Oh.
Vaders.
3 Vader? That's weird.
If only you could light up with a little lightsaber.
And there's a t-shirt. It's got Vader's head and it goes, dear old dad.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm sorry, dead old dad.
That's even better.
Spoilers.
Oh, get close to him.
Okay.
Spoilers for, a 30-year-old movie.
I was gonna say.
No,
like,
40-year-old movie.
At that point, it's
Movies.
their fault.
That thing we all know.
We're not seeing it. You had literally
40 years.
How old are you? 20 something? You've literally had 20 something years.
It's one of those things like, wow, if you don't want to get spoiled, never watch a TV show ever.
No.
Don't
Yeah.
watch Toy Story 2.
$100.
Yeah.
That's it?
Don't watch Rugrats.
Same thing with any of the quotable lines from
But
like
you
the
have to wait
Bonds, etc.
fucking forever.
Okay,
Oh, no, we're
so
not
it's like
in Kansas
6
anymore.
seconds as well.
Okay. Yeah. So, ushering you in through the foyer, he talks to some of the guards, posted at this door right here. So like a very basic floor plan. Like the foyer seems to just stretch wide this way, and there is a door right here and a door right here, and a double door directly in front of you.
Okay.
And
You're online, please.
Hmm?
Oh,
You're online.
Okay. And he so going in through the double door, you go into. Oh God, what's the It's fuck.
Describe it.
It's the main hall, like where all the actual business goes. And up on the dais, past all the tables, you see an old man's a sort of a widow's peak with kind of like long white hair that's fairly unkept. So it's kept fairly okay. He's wearing like what appears to be a breastplate that you can see. And he's just like sitting up on this chair, like so. And there's some villager or other, like standing before him, having been granted audience. Very well. I will dispatch a few of my men to take care of this issue for you. Yes, kind of like that.
Walter Frey in Game of Thrones.
Shit, we should have. Thinking to myself, I made a terrible mistake.
Why?
Sounds about right.
What?
We didn't initiate some kind of plan to let me know when to come out of the bag.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought.
I mean, I can let you out like as soon as we get out of here.
I imagine he'll just
Well, my
grab
goal was
you.
to get out inside the keep.
I imagine he can just grab
That
you.
was the entire plan.
I can fake a fumble and
You could.
my bag drops. And while they're too busy distracted by the gold, oops.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
Thank you, Lord Beric. Thank you. So, he turns around and kind of like very timidly leaves the main hall. And as this guy comes, my Lord Beric, this one here represents one Duke Ajime. He makes a motion and the guys close the door in front of any other villagers that appear to be there to be granted audience. And now there are no other people in here except you, a couple guards, and there's one guy standing next to him in particular that kind of sticks out to you. He's just kind of got this weird look in his eye as he stares you down.
Almost like he's completely evil.
Almost, but not quite. Yes.
And then he kind of like, his demeanor suddenly changes after he feels like he's gotten a good look at you. He just kind of like smiles.
Cause I'm like the least intimidating thing alive.
He says, welcome, welcome. Welcome before the righteous Lord Beric. How may we address you this day? My lord, this one here says he represents one Duke Ajime, who thinks that the two of you might have a common interest.
That is correct, my lord.
Also on his left there's a lady.
A lady.
A lady. A young lady. A young, supple, beautiful woman.
Almost like one you've seen recently. That turned out to be something she wasn't.
I mean, it makes
She's
sense
well
for
dressed.
it makes sense for Walter Frey to have one of those around.
Trying to find my way out of the bag. No.
No, don't. Please don't.
I'm joking.
Anyway.
Yes.
I'm in
How can I
darkness.
help you? Duke Ajime, was it?
Yes, I am Claude, manservant and emissary of Duke Ajime, the Duke of Kadic.
Do you know rank and nobility of the man you claim to serve?
A slip of the tongue. I was thinking of you, my lord.
Very well.
I'll make a deception check to stroke his ego a little bit.
Sure.
I mean, you would also call your lord.
It's a 17 on the die, plus 11.
You'd also call your lord as well.
Oh, he's not my lord.
Very
He's a
well.
duke.
But it's still your
Wench,
lord.
fetch me a wine. Yes, my lord.
I feel
No.
something engorging.
I've
Right?
I've heard.
And so just kind of like keep an eye out on the dude to his right.
The shady looking motherfucker.
Shady dude.
What do
Why didn't we have you do it?
The Grand Lord Vizier.
Why didn't we have you put
He's-
Jafar.
the most
Because
stealthy
you ran up
motherfucker?
to him.
He's got
I
weird,
did.
like, accoutrement.
I rolled a natural 20.
What are
Entourage.
you trying to do?
Just like get in and I like kind of get, see if I can.
He's,
Scope him.
Not like it's not like an Arcana check, just like maybe an insight, I guess.
yeah,
Just-
inside.
Yeah.
So, like, he's tall and lanky and he's got his hands together and he's kind of looking at you.
Okay.
His hands are going.
And he's got various gold. It's kind of strange to you, like a gold chain, like bracelet with a chain that hooks to a bunch of gold rings on his left hand. Very
Okay.
like fancy, but
Bit gaudy.
gaudy but abnormal design for jewelry
I'm
around
just gonna
his
kind of
parts.
keep my eye on him during this whole
Great.
thing.
No, it's just the fan turning on there. Roll me deception to make sure he doesn't catch you eyeballing him.
Oh.
You eyeballing me, boy.
I gotta bring this guy's stats up real
You eyeballing me, boy.
fucking quick.
14.
14.
That book you opened has me concerned.
Oh. The book.
Yes.
That's because you get more
Detailed stuff.
human.
Yeah, there's more human NPCs in here.
Which
Let's see
is
here.
nice to have, actually.
It really is.
I just needed to know his wisdom.
Human NPCs and Lost Man kind of.
Okay. Looking at him, like every time his gaze seems to kind of like single you out, you manage to catch yourself and stop staring at him in time.
Good job.
Okay. So, what were you saying?
Sorry.
Nice.
Yes.
What were you saying, Bear?
Yes.
Yes. What kind of business do you have exactly?
Well,
What does the Duke want with me?
well, the Duke has heard that you are a formidable hunter, and
the
you.
best around these parts, boy.
That is what we've been told. As such,
Yes.
he believes you, and he may have a similar interest, especially in regards to type of game.
I'm gonna pretend this is a pop-up.
Okay, that works. I mean, oh, there's a.
Oh well, that works.
Wow.
Perfect.
Can't get to it.
Hand it.
Please be
Try.
very careful with the cable.
Yeah.
My phone's on the other end.
That's
Yeah.
perfect. It's where they skull.
It doesn't actually look like this. He's not that cartoonishly evil.
I mean, I'm not cartoonishly evil, but I want one.
It's got Dragonborn
It's-
skulls
it's
carved
just-
into
It's
it.
just
Yeah.
it's just a regular silver out. What kind of?
The dust that just poured in your face.
No, it's not that bad actually.
Because everyone uses it to play.
What kind of game are we talking about?
Very,
Go. Have you
Uh,
heard of it?
very cunning game that other ability tends to frown upon.
We're supposed to go.
But
in
you,
at night
of course,
when
know
they're
better.
distracted with the dinner.
It's something, because
We're talking about that kind of game.
The most intriguing kind.
Dragons. Filthy dragon. Oh, there's a bug in there.
He says that in character. There's a bug in here.
Let me drag your horn in the roof.
Yeah, I'm not actually gonna throw.
Bring me
this.
another.
I'm not actually gonna throw that because I don't want to break
Spider.
it.
Ha!
There's a fly in my wine. Bring me another.
Let's go on Facebook. Smile.
Am I correct in this assumption, though?
Yes,
Don't
sir.
Refer
Don't
to
worry though.
hunting dragons.
Indeed.
Do you know your history, boy?
I admit, I generally only know as much as I am supposed to know. My history is not my strongest subject. I was more learned in the ways of taking care of my charge.
Well, not every person deserves to know the history of the dragons. Those who almost destroyed the world. We can never be forgiven for such an aggression.
The world is great. I live here.
The world is only great because I live here.
Sounds about right.
There is no reason to trust such creatures, to trust that they... Trust that they will not rise again to do such acts. Cannot be trusted. And our queen, bless her heart for her kind intentions, made a grievous error in upholding her father's treatise with the dragonborn. Filthy creatures.
Yes, the Duke says something along those lines every day.
They've been flocking into our lands especially. Taking good, honest jobs that humans should have.
Is the Lord looking a little bit orange?
No, he's looking very pale.
My lord, have you had your cub Fifi yet?
Wait, I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh.
He just jumped them. That's all. He has to be his coffee bee.
Why do I do this?
Oh.
Sorry. Sorry.
You always gotta trump him, don't you? What up him?
Oh.
The 3 million of the creep. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna stop that right now before it gets
How
any
many
worse.
people voted for me?
No.
This is making
Okay,
no
we're
sense.
ending it now.
Yep,
Sorry.
sorry.
Sorry, that was too
Hey!
easy.
That's crazy.
Wait, does that mean that the blatantly evil dude is Steve Bannon?
I'm not a bad guy.
We're
Trust
okay.
me. Believe me, folks.
That'll be like Dragon Ball
Dragonborn.
Oh wait, sorry.
the best.
Did you have you guys ever
Okay,
seen
okay,
Emo
so-
Trump?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We
got
Step
it.
into-
We need
also,
to stop.
I know,
we need to
but
stop.
slippery
We're stop.
Just a quick question.
Also,
Have you
because
guys-
it's
We're
9:20.
already at the bottom of the hill,
Gotta do
laying on the
things.
ground.
Well, because it's 9:20 and we kind of.
if you
Alright.
haven't seen it, go
Nothing
watch
cooking
the Emo
them.
Trump
So,
from College Humor. It's
when
hilarious.
can I meet this Duke or Jimmy?
Oh, he was actually requesting a dinner audience. As you know, the type of game he hunts is not really one that can be feasted upon.
Says you.
Well, not really enough for himself and our entourage.
He
He,
is a little stringy on it, man.
I'm
Especially the
not
ones
seeing
that
where
run.
paladins get horses anymore.
Hmm?
I'm not seeing where paladins
It's a
get
you get a
horses
spell
anymore.
called Find Steve.
but,
It's a spell.
Oh,
but yes, dinner
the
audience
horse lasts forever.
has been requested, and
that's different.
perhaps maybe one day you could join us at his
Take my hand.
at his hunting lodge.
Yeah, if I pull my hair back, it'll have
Yeah,
kind of like a widow's peak.
that makes more sense.
At his hunting lodge. Laura Margot.
God damn it.
Stop
We
it.
agreed to stop.
To be fair, I agreed on nothing, but okay.
Stop. You were the one who was shouting. We gotta stop now.
I was.
Bastard.
I resemble that remark.
So that shouldn't be an insult. I am a bastard.
Around.
So am I. That's why I said I resemble that
If
remark.
if the Duke would like to meet me, 7 or so.
What time is it in game?
It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, cool. That gives me time to put on my
7
calendar.
or so.
That gives me just that tattoo.
Dinner should be ready by then. Were there anything else?
Did we agree to the plan of the whatever we did? I think we said we're not doing that.
That will be all, my lord. Thank you.
Very well.
He will return with some of his entourage, his bodyguard, his steward, of course. I will sadly not be able to attend, although,
Why not?
well, I have to take care of his horses, his campsite, and of course I have to lash all of the unworthy.
I have to lash all of the unworthy.
Can I?
That's 25, Bob.
Hang on a second. I gotta check his stats real quick.
I kind of nudge you to be like, stop sounding so like complaining. Like to make it sound like you're like, I have all of these things to do.
Well, I'm sad that I won't be able to spend any more time with
Make sure you
this
close the doors.
gentleman?
Stay loud in this.
With this wonderful beef fellow man.
Although it was a pleasure to meet you.
Very well. Your presence will be missed at my table.
I hope that we can meet again.
Same to my small friend.
What happens when they figure out it was you all along? How
And
was
so
it
like the
react?
first, the guy that brought you in, he like waves his hand, and the guy on his it's on his left, but your right.
Close the door. Thank you.
Alright, so.
Hey, he's like,
Yes. We look forward to your company. Bring a hearty appetite. There will be several courses.
the door is closed.
Alright.
I kind of shift around in the bag just as a reminder.
Okay. Yeah, we're out. So what I'm gonna do is I think you can just get in like from the courtyard. I believe.
Hopefully.
I think.
I'm a rat. I can.
There's a door, and it's usually closed.
Well, hold on. Is there any gaps in the door? Because a rat can fit in any place that its head can fit. Their bodies collapse.
I mean, really, any gaps in the building itself.
Yeah, well, a rat doesn't have a climb speed, sadly.
But I mean, like any gaps in the foundation.
I'll say that like, because this place seems old. Like, I mean, when you guys got here, you could see part of the wall is fucking crumbling.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, the door itself is probably old wood that needs replacing. probably squeeze through, like, under a part of the door.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you out of the bag now. You
Are you
can,
gonna
like.
Are you gonna do the drop ruse or?
Is there anyone watching us now? Because we.
Well, yeah, that guy's escorting you guys out.
Okay, right. Okay, he's escorting us out.
The scout-looking fellow that was hanging out in the watchtower at first.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is. Come on.
I think he really liked you.
Oh, well, I hope so. I hope it can foster a good deal of cooperation between our two camps.
Yeah, I bet. What did you say your name was again?
Oh, my name is Claude.
I don't care.
Okay.
Oh, Wumbo.
Oh, I never got your name. I'm sure the Duke would like to know.
His name is George.
I have a table for this.
Level of douchebaggery, amount of consonants.
No, it's just various names.
His name is Quimble.
His name is Harold.
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 Well, it's H-E.
Is it Harold?
It's H-E.
I'll try to distract.
Harold.
It's Harold or Harold?
Hang on.
You said
Harold.
Hank.
Hang on, I can't
Ham?
fuck that name.
My friends call me Steve.
Shank.
Fuck
Was
you,
it?
ain't got no friends, bitch.
Guyan?
Guyan.
Gain.
Okay.
Gain. Gain.
Guyan.
Gain.
Guyan.
Game, he got game.
I tried to use this.
Yeah, while you do that, I'm
Yeah.
going to reach into my
It's just
bag. You
guy-
can grab onto my inner sleeve.
Yeah, which I
Oh, that sounds kind of sexy.
Pouch.
Yeah, he's reached into his
If
pouch.
that's the
I
case,
said I'm reaching into the
if that's
pouch.
the case, I want you to give me a performance check to keep his attention. And I want you to
Sleight
do
of
a sleight
hand
of hand check.
Maybe a deception check? Deceivery?
Ring, ring, telephone.
You're not
communication.
Okay, yeah, I'll say deception because you're trying to deceive him into thinking. Is that a 1?
Yes.
God.
6.
But on the plus side,
Well, it's a 9
Altogether?
altogether. So
I got a 9. I got a 18
Yeah.
sleight of hand.
Look. Guy.
Gain.
Yes, there you go.
Thank you.
All right.
So,
Yeah, I'm reaching my bag, and
The more
just
you keep off
in
the-
case he like wonders why my hand is in my bag.
no, he didn't. Like,
Excuse me?
he's still talking to you during the time it takes you to get the rat out.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well,
I've literally crawled up your sleeve and crawled down your back and down down your pants, and I'm running at full speed, which is 20 feet per round.
okay.
Well, at any rate, just go and tell. What was his name?
The Duke of Kadic, Ultra God.
I don't care.
Okay.
All right.
He should care. It's a noble who's going to be visiting.
Lovely to
give a
meet
shit.
you.
He's
Very nice to meet you too.
All right. As soon as I get away, by the way, I'm gonna try to squeeze in the door and then immediately try to find like a closet.
So you
some
could
small
go back
place.
in when he goes back in.
I don't know if he's going back in. He was on the guard tower.
Yeah, he was at the
Okay,
guard
never
tower, and
mind.
he's heading back that way now.
Okay, never mind. Then yeah. All right.
Now,
So
did you drop him outside the courtyard? Or
he
still in the
ran
courtyard?
up my sleeve and down my back and out.
But did this happen in the courtyard?
In the
or
courtyard.
Outside the courtyard.
In
Okay,
the
yeah.
courtyard.
So like as you guys are heading out the gate,
Scabbers, get back here.
as you guys are heading out the gate, like he's still popping off to that younger guy. He's like, oh Rory, oh
Oh.
gee, Rory.
Oh, jeez, Rick. All right. So.
So
We book it back to the place where everybody's at.
I'm-
I'll get back to the thing with the place on people. Okay.
I just need to find a small closet, or some small space that I can get into, that is large enough for a human to stand, or a human-sized being.
This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
What is?
All of this.
This is a stealth mission. This is what happens.
Do you
This
got?
whole day.
You can
So you
can
get
squeeze
back.
under a door,
Yeah.
So you got?
under one of the castellans,
All right.
castellans, whatever.
Castellan.
That sucks.
Castellans.
What the hell was that?
That was my morpher falling off my belt.
Ah.
You're,
Why was it on your
it's
belt?
morphin'
It's a fucking
time.
belt buckle.
Then how did it fall off your belt?
It.
No, it's
This part
not
got
a
on
proper belt buckle.
Yeah, this part got unclipped.
Actual belt.
Yeah. Anyway, so the games are running outside the night.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can hide in the base of the tower, basically.
All right. So once I get there, I morph out of a rat form back into Jarputh,
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace,
Right.
which only takes 6 seconds.
Right.
And then right after that, another 6 seconds, I cast my second B shape to
Before
turn
you
into
do
a
that,
cat.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
How are you gonna get out? You just
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
You just squeeze under a closed door.
You're right. I do kind of open the door
Okay.
and just like have a crack.
Give me a stealth check.
Sure.
Now do you
Stealth.
cast Pass Without Trace and then do that?
Yeah, I'm casting Path Without a Trace first.
Okay.
So I get a plus 10. Natural 20.
Yeah, boy.
That is going to be 33 stealth.
You're like it is almost as if the door had always been cracked. No sound, nothing.
As you go back under, you realize, oh, the thing was split. There was this big open spot right at the very end.
Okay, so you turn into a cat.
Yeah, now I turn into a cat. But while I was in my rat form, I was kind of looking around to see if I saw any cats around. Did I ever see a cat?
Let me just make sure.
Okay, just to make sure. Okay, so I just turned into kind of a
What?
tabby.
Right.
Just kind of the basic.
Okay.
I even give myself like a kind of a clipped ear.
Oh.
Okay, so where are you going? You can continue. You can go the other direction, south through the foyer. There's the main hall, which you're to your west. Immediately across the way from you, at the base of the tower, is a doorway that heads west through some kind of hallway.
For the next, I mean, honestly, just so we can like expedite this.
Always go ahead and say you get basically just a floor plan.
Yeah, like I'm getting the floor plan. Then not only am I trying to get the floor plan, I'm watching the guards, seeing which way they like. Pretty much for the next hour and 30 minutes, I'm just kind of lazying around as a cat.
Right,
Sometimes
right.
I'm laying in a window. Sometimes I'm doing all these other
It
things.
seems like most of the guards just kind of hang out around his immediate person, and there is one guard station on each of the Castellians.
And
above
do I
the
get it?
battlements, and every like hour, they shift like clockwise.
All right. Do I get kind of a?
Across the battlements to the next tower over, and there's two guards hanging out on the wooden spotting tower just north of the main road.
All right. So the two questions I have is there a basement?
There is not a basement.
So I do not find a basement. Okay. And the second one I have to ask is, do I get a general idea of how many guards there are?
Yes. We'll go ahead and say, let's see here. Two guards that stand by him all the time are in full armor. There's also that weird guy with the long black hair.
Are you guys listening? Because I'm going to retell all this when I come back.
There's also that woman also seems to be with him all the time.
Okay.
There's two guys in the wooden tower, and there's always four guys in the keep itself.
Okay. So
And
there's actually not that many people.
there's like a hallway though that is sealed off from both sides at the back of the keep, and you can kind of creep in through like a hole in the wooden door on the south side. And when you peek in, all that sticks out in this darkened room is a bright red glow in the center that seems to be hovering above a figure. And as you kind of like creep in a little bit more carefully, you hear like water sloshing around in here with you.
I'm going to leave. That's not natural. It's literally, I'm just like, and walking backwards. Actually, an interesting fact about cats I recently learned, so I am doing this, is apparently their feet are designed so whenever they step on a paw print, their following foot steps in that same paw print to only leave a single set of tracks instead of 4 paw prints.
Huh.
Do what? Yes, they walk in their own footsteps.
Okay, anyways. But yeah. And that is that. Cats can see in the dark, can't they?
They have dark vision.
They do have dark vision?
So you can actually kind of make out this weird figure. It looks like a knight holding a pike, and it's got a hood over it, and kind of like as it like shifts around, there's almost like that weird red light kind of gleams off the hood, like it's sodden, like it's wet.
I get back to the crack in the door and kind of hiss and crawl out the crack.
As you hiss, like the thing turns around, and in that last little glimpse, you see no face in the hood.
Okay. I cough up a hairball and run.
And it looks, but even though there's no face, you can feel this weird creature staring directly at you. And somewhere at the back of your head, you hear, "Run, Jarp."
Wait, this isn't like normal magic though. How could it?
It's a creepy storm.
Do it?
I said, shh. It's a creepy storm. Let it go. Shh.
Yeah. No, that makes it creepier because I'm like going, like, this isn't like normal magic shit. They get normal. I'm getting out of here. I would imagine this is near the end. Like for me, going in like the special, this is near the end.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I run out and I climb the wall because I have a climb speed of 30.
Mm-hmm.
Climb the wall, jump over the wall, climb down the other side.
Well, you don't need to do that. Like I said, there's a graveyard. Like there's a big hole in the side.
I was avoiding the graveyard. I'm scared of that too.
Okay.
I'm a cat. One thing kills me. Normal people don't want to kill the cat.
Okay.
Look at me.
Scouting mission done.
Yeah.
You have 1 woman, 1 lord, 1 weird guy, 6 total dudes, 2 armored guys, and a creepy thing with a red halo.
Yes.
Wait, what?
And no physical body that
I forgot. What am I proficient in making?
like dual proficiencies.
I know I'm herbalism and dice. So I'm gonna try when I get back. I'm gonna pull out and like try to draw a rudimentary map of the place because I got pretty good decks.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not going to be a dex-based check.
Why wouldn't it?
It'd be
Probably
intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah. Like
Oh.
a history check. But I mean, you can.
If you want,
it
if you
happened
want
fairly
history, it's
re-
gonna be 15.
It happened pretty recently, so you can give them a basic idea of the layout of the keep.
And I explain
You're
about
not
the.
going to be able to remember exact dimensions, especially because from your perspective as a cat, they seem much bigger.
Yeah, I'm just like drawing. Like there's the room here. There's a room there.
Yeah.
And
Like-
I'm going to assist and make a rudimentary map of the outside.
Yeah, because I didn't really see much of the outside.
Yeah.
Well, I did when I was a cat. I did look at a lot of it.
Here is ballista.
But we were able to see it with more accuracy.
Yeah, like I point out where the
Because
ballista.
we were up on horse.
that way.
Yeah.
I put. Well, no. At times I was like I said. At times I was laying out in the window checking things. But yeah, pretty much. Right at the point 2 hours pass, I probably make it back to you guys, and then just transform back into Jarputh and start explaining all this and like run through everything I learned, and like yeah, and that's pretty much it.
So we mark important objectives, take out the lore, and like the second objective is capture the ballista. That is unusually high. Tor thinks that is usually high on the priorities list.
No.
Actually, I'm thinking if we take the ballista out first, we can turn it and aim it at the red
Oh, so
floating
you actually
thing.
think that you're like that makes sense, and like we're all on it for a different reason.
Yeah.
We're like we gotta get that ballista.
I'm like, what's the point of the ballista?
Can the ballista,
Oh yeah, you went
from your
around.
I wasn't.
description, can the ballista hit the room that the red floaty thing is in?
What? Also,
Because that was like a sealed off hallway at the very back of the keep,
yeah.
and the ballista is all the way in the courtyard at the front. Of
Oh, also, it said my name.
You
Now, keep
Did I
in
mention
mind-
that?
mention that
Wait,
word.
keep in mind, you
How does it
didn't
know your
hear it
name?
say out loud.
It was in my head.
I don't even know your name.
Wait a minute. There was something in your head besides
we told you multiple
you?
times.
Well, it's
There was
like
something besides your ego in your head. I
It's-
didn't think there was room.
It's like when I do my beast bond, and I can hear the thoughts of the animal. It
Or
spoke
the animal.
to me that way,
It bonded you?
It spoke to him in his own head.
and suddenly I attacked Varys. No,
Wait, what?
I was
Wouldn't be
making a
sudden.
joke.
It's been coming.
I have alert. You can't
No.
surprise me.
Bitch.
No, I just imagine like suddenly I attack Varys, and Varys is like, yeah, saw this coming.
About damn time. Crack.
I go first. Critical hit.
Damn it.
I go first.
Critical hit. Suck my boob.
Okay.
No, joke aside, it's like, yeah, it like spoke in my mind and said, "Run along, Jarputh."
Run away.
Run away, Jarputh.
Run, Forrest,
Yeah.
run.
Basically.
Well,
I'm like, okay, this is not I
What's
left.
really interesting? It said that in Elven.
Wait,
Yeah.
And what?
In his own tongue.
said it in
It
Elvish.
said it in your native home language.
Said it in Elvish. Or Constang. Elvish or Constang?
Yeah, whatever.
Elven would be your home tongue if you came from Giza.
Okay, Elvish. It said it in Elvish.
It spoke it in a language of which you understand, which is your main language. So whatever.
Okay.
Well, either way, we can't really worry about it. The dinner's
Yeah.
soon.
let's get ready.
What the fuck,
I'll
Nancy?
kill it when I come to it.
We've already killed her, haven't we?
Apparently, we were talking
Well,
about the
apparently
red
this is
thing and the
different.
sloshing
Oh.
noise.
It'll still die.
Great.
Anyway,
That's
now I understand what Hunter was talking about.
Hmm?
Let's go and do the thing.
okay.
Yes.
All right.
For which we have totally got enough time.
We could probably do the roleplay part.
Yeah, okay.
Get up to it.
Yeah, get the feasting done because
Yeah.
now we're back to Group A going into the.
Yep. So okay, who's all going where? You, I need you to give me a disguise check.
Disguise check. Okay.
So that's one of my second level
Ooh.
spells gone.
Ferris, make me look like bodyguard.
Sure.
We just put fucking like fake muscles on you.
Alright,
And-
I'm
and a-
already
and a-
super
and a-
muscular.
and a
You
bald
already
wig.
look like a- you already look like a bodyguard.
No, I like just put the emblem on me.
Oh,
I just
Bodyguard
figured.
emblem?
no,
Like,
like
no,
the coat of arms of
Yeah,
the
it's
dude.
coat of arms.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
His Kadic coat of arms.
It's a 9, but it's. I mean, it's not. I'm not doing.
There you go.
It-
I just have like a bunch of patches. There you go.
Yeah, you just put it over your dog patch. Your dog pack patch. Your pack patch.
This looks sort of sloppy.
Actually,
Oh, you know what? We should get dog patch shirts, man.
Right. Yes.
Yes, for our one viewer.
Yes, Tor?
I want one.
Nothing.
Right.
Okay. So around like 6:45, you guys show up through town and just kind of walk on through. And sure enough, that disguise check.
I guess I'm not going in with all the extra shit.
Probably not.
So I figure
25.
Okay.
Kate, me, Tor, Caitlin, and Sparkles.
Sparkles.
I forgot her name. The other Dragonborn.
Spectra.
Spectra. See, I was close.
Okay. So you guys are Group B.
Yeah, we're Group B. I guess Group B at this point is also making our way towards the graveyard.
Now, how are you
except
guys
he
going
said
to
that
approach?
they wanted to do the role play part because we didn't have time for the combat part.
I know. I was just gonna say, like, one of the things is, like, as we get near the town, I was gonna cast Pass Without Trace on all of us.
So what exactly is the plan? How are you guys going to set this off exactly?
Actually, how do we get into the graveyard?
I said that there are gates on the south side and on the eastern side of the iron fence around the graveyard.
Yeah, like they don't really care that we walk into town, though, right?
Hmm?
No one really cares that people are walking into town.
Well, they might.
No,
if there's
we
a dragon.
could have closed it on his way in and then again on his way out.
But pretty much. Oh, you know what, guys? We should like set up some kind of signal.
Well, what signal would you be able to tell from us inside, though?
Well, Galen's kind of perspective, this is just play it by ear.
Or is the signal like we just
Sound
wouldn't-
of battle is a signal.
Do
Okay.
you
How do
have
you expect them to hear that
the
through several stone
thing
walls?
where you can make your voice sound extremely loud?
Yes, I do actually.
Thaumaturgy?
Yes.
So
I know
Just-
thaumaturgy does.
I am
Um,
being assaulted by
something
a
like
random
that.
Jew.
I also have minor illusion.
To hunt.
Oh,
So you will during the dinner
uh-huh.
offer a toast to the hunt. Only when you do it, use thaumaturgy so that it's loud enough that everybody hears it. We know that to the hunt means that you're ready for us to start in.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
I have one modification that I might make that. Let me look up.
What?
Hmm?
Minor
on.
illusion won't do that.
No, I'm not looking at minor illusion.
If I know people, that sounds a little bit.
Shit. Yeah, it's
Suspicious.
Yes.
Well, this guy's all about hunting and killing and shit, and he's like, yes, we will do it. To the hunt.
Wouldn't that be the mark to strike anyway? Like that's just like strike.
I was gonna say,
Why
You know what
not?
you're saying?
if
Why don't we just let you come in and
If
then
it didn't have
you
a-
get there when you get there?
it didn't have
Yes.
components that were so noticeable, I was gonna
You
use
don't want my
sending
input.
to let you guys know the signal.
Wait, you could use thaumaturgy and cause the doors to bang open and shut.
Why don't I just use message?
Because message.
You need line of sight.
Yeah, I need line of sight for message.
Also, thaumaturgy
Sending
is a cantrip.
can go anywhere,
Yes.
has unlimited range, but it's very noticeable that you're casting message.
And
Because
just
all
yell it
we're
out.
really doing in the dinner is
An
stalling
excited glee.
and distracting them while
Yell
you
it
guys
out
make your ways
excitedly
in.
where you just don't notice.
It-
Oh,
we've already
I'm sorry.
We've already confirmed that the majority of the guards are within there, so
Yeah.
if you guys been getting caught, we can play it by ear and choose to continue the ruse or not.
This is really taking forever.
Well, yeah, because it's a complicated plan, dude. Yeah, I think. Ooh,
Yeah.
you know what? I can
Sorry,
also
this
create.
isn't the hacking slash part of D&D.
Yeah, sorry. I can also create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of choice within range. I could cry of a raven. You guys hear that? That's when you know.
Or a thunderclap in the distance. You can do that
Sitting
too.
for 9 hours and 45 minutes and have rolled 0 combat dice today.
I'm
No, we-
sorry.
It's not. So that's what I'm saying. It's not just you guys.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I'm lying. I'm lying. We did attack the one thing.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
we killed the random encounter like instantly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because part of thaumaturgy, I know for this for a fact, you can make a thunderclap in the distance.
Yeah, I can do that as well.
Just a thunderclap in the distance should be our cue.
I think that works probably the best.
Well,
It's
keep in
stormy.
mind, stormy conditions.
Oh, stormy.
That's true.
Chatter of ravens.
So
That's-
you
that's what I
have the
said,
thunderclap come from an area that's not currently storming.
But like, I mean, like the cloud is covering you guys pretty well.
I mean, certainly you could do the thunderclap in like a pattern or something. Like, if it sounds
Spectre-
like this,
Spectre
or
does suggest that it could just as easily be like we wait behind by like an hour. and
That was my
attack.
next suggestion. Just like be on a timer.
I was gonna say also like chatter of ravens in case things go bad.
Well, just
Okay.
Because I don't imagine we'll hear too many chatter of ravens.
If things
without
go
thunderstorm.
bad, just cast.
just start killing.
Just-
people.
Yeah. In case we're found out, I might as well just do. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like.
Let's not burn spells.
Besides, I
or-
think things will be over by the time you get there.
I'm just saying, like in general.
Somebody needs to write this plan down because in 2 weeks we're not gonna remember this complicated plan.
Hopefully not. 'Cause then we'll just go in and.
Not super complicated.
I mean, we do have recorded references.
We do.
I mean,
But yeah, I remember the plan.
this particular way of doing it is not.
We'll
that
find out in
complicated.
2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll find out.
You guys go in, act normal.
Yes.
An hour passes into the dinner. Group B attacks.
Yeah,
All right.
Yep. Done.
Okay.
that
You have a
works.
plan of action.
Yes.
Okay.
And now comes this part.
Got it.
Oh boy.
What time is it?
9:45. Exactly.
Okay.
That's, I mean,
What you can do whatever you think will be quickest.
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of on the point of saying we might just want to divvy up XP now, and then.
50.
Is there
The
enough
next-
XP that we're
Well, okay, okay.
Yeah, but- right.
But
Go
what
ahead
I was gonna
Well,
say
I
is,
have given you guys XP for all your thoughts in planning, at least, so that it won't feel like this has been a.
yeah, he's good about roleplay experience.
Are you trying to say you're a smart GM? I agree.
Oh.
Does that mean I get an extra 10?
Sure. 10 points
I,
to Gryffindor.
I would.
10 points, Gryffindor!
But what I was gonna say is,
no. Actually, for
personally,
me, it's
I think
10
it'd be
points
good
Slytherin, sorry.
to do a clean break here, so
It
the
is
next
what it
time
is.
we can just Ocean's 11 this shit.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Because there's really isn't anything we can do within 15 minutes to really matter.
Well, we could also, you guys have to get up early tomorrow?
Relative, I do
Yeah.
relatively.
Yeah.
Not me.
Not you. You do though.
I need to get up pretty early. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't count.
I work at 11 in the morning, so yeah.
11? You have to work at 11, so how do you have to get up early?
I have to get up and like get a shower and shit.
I have to be at
Make
work at
breakfast.
7:30.
What's your definition of early?
To me, before noon is early because if I'm off, I don't get up till 3.
I have to be
So-
at work at 7:30.
I understand that, but my thing is like he has to be at work at 7.
Yeah, exactly, so-
that's meaning
early.
6 o'clock. He has to be off.
That's
the
why
house.
I use the qualifier early for me.
Yeah, I have to be awake at 4 a.m.
You guys have to be up way earlier, and I completely
because I really
understand
need to
the
make a lot
solution.
of money.
Yeah,
I'm gonna work a long
because
day.
people have to get to work and they call Uber.
Okay.
So
Which just floors me. You make enough money, you can afford Uber to get to and from work.
I know.
Hey, it's cool. I make enough money because they do make enough money.
Well, what you need to do is find ones that need bodyguards. And let me know.
I don't get many people that rich. Actually, believe it or not, a lot of people who use Uber are really poor.
Oh, I know.
A lot of them are like, oh, my car broke down. I can't afford.
I need this for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't, like cab's too expensive. I'll just use Uber.
Well, you. The thing is, you
Plus
can
they were
have a
going to the
ride
airport
from
and
work.
so
You
that-
just need in.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'll be honest. Plus, your average Uber ride only costs you $10.
Yeah, my friend D was going to and from East Point to Atlanta, $5 a ride.
Well, that's not that far.
Yeah.
Because neither Spectra nor Giorgio actually took part, I'm not going to give them AXP, even though they were there for the role playing, so whatever.
They don't get roleplay experience.
So it's just going to be divided amongst you 6.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 1350.
Cool.
I level up. I think.
Da-na-na-na.
And I will let you go ahead and level up then.
Wait. Do I level up?
Do you?
I
If
think
you
I
level,
do.
I will let you level. Wait, how would you level? You just hit 6 not too long ago.
No, I'm still level 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
My
No, that makes sense.
I do remember
yeah.
he said he was 5
No,
earlier.
because I was 229 away last game. That's why I was so annoyed
Yeah,
about
you
it.
hit level 6, but sure.
Yeah, I'm level 6 now.
All right, cool.
Like I said, anyone who hits a level, go ahead and hit a level. I don't care.
That's
You
fair.
said 1350.
Yes, 13.
Let me grab my phone. Squeeze past you.
See, I'm so used to you making the joke of saying too much XP. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, no, that was what I said. You're right.
521.
Well, I can't keep it the same all the time. Then you expect it. You see.
Nice.
Like I said. Sorry, this wasn't particularly exciting.
The problem was that it came right after a completely dissatisfying morning session.
I can
Yeah.
completely understand how
That
that
was,
is, man.
I mean, the fucking GM was an hour late to begin with.
Oh.
That's awful.
He calls.
Yes, I wonder how terrible that is.
He calls and says he's gonna be an hour late, but he's bringing pizza. Okay, cool.
Did he bring the pizza?
He bring a pizza.
A pizza.
That was a cheeseburger pizza, the one with the weird sauce and whatnot.
Ugh.
Okay,
I like that.
and he had changed the hamburger to covered chicken. The
Fried chicken?
no, the deep or not deep fried, like basically.
Fried
Like
chicken on
chicken
pizza is
sandwich.
actually surprisingly good.
So it wound up being like a chicken sandwich instead of a cheeseburger, and it had pickles,
Ew.
and it was
You
like,
can even eat
what
those.
the fuck?
That sucks, dude.
And that was the only pizza he brought?
That sounds pretty good, actually. I find cheeseburger pizza to be
Yeah, but
actually
it's
pretty
with
good.
chicken and pickles.
Well,
and shit.
it had
like
been
chicken pizza.
cheeseburger possibly. It wasn't. It was a bastardization.
Did you give me that look for, Chris? Did you give me that look for?
You're the guy who gets triple bacon, and then you judge other
Okay,
people's
first of all, I
pizza
got double
choices.
bacon and it's awesome. Second of all, I make fun of the things Alan orders, but everyone seems to like them. I'm just not. I don't want to try.
I mean, I like
no
chicken
offense,
on my
Alan, your pizzas
pizza,
are wild.
but I like real chicken, not.
I'm not saying that like it's a
Wait,
bad
you need to
thing.
get like pizza topping
I'm
knives.
just saying
But-
you are unique.
I was gonna say, remember,
I'm
you're
not
also
just saying
talking to the
you are
guy
a
who,
pizza
in my
pizza.
life, I have eaten pretty much everything that crawls, including bugs, and thought most of them tasted pretty decent.
Well, and if cooked correctly, a lot of them do.
Hey, grasshoppers
my
with chili and lime,
my
I still
concern
say are
is
delicious.
pickles don't belong on fucking pizza.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there.
I don't know, I
That
thought
sounds
they were
gross.
That's totally fair.
Pickles
taste
Now,
good.
I have had cheeseburger pizza with pickles, like from like CBB's, and it's pretty alright.
Like I
but-
said, pickles are good with
Okay,
anything.
what kind of sauce did they have on that one?
Theirs was literally a cheeseburger stretched out into a pizza, so it had ketchup and mustard on it instead of marinara.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Well, I get
It
the
tasted
impression that's
like
what
a
Papa John's was
cheeseburger.
showing.
It tastes so.
Or
Probably was just a cheeseburger.
It's literally a cheeseburger in pizza form.
Yeah, it was just a cheeseburger.
It's like those pancake and sausage on a stick. It's literally pancakes and sausage in corn dog form.
I imagine one of those old things. You got your pizza in my cheeseburger. You got your cheeseburger in my pizza.
I'm surprised Papa John's hasn't done that as a commercial yet.
Kinda, yeah.
That's just because those are old and from the 80s.
Yeah,
That
but there's like that
that's-
nostalgia.
That's
That's
why
true.
they would go right now.
Yeah.
That's what's in.
I'm honestly surprised when
That was that commercial was for the Smacker. I remember.
It was for.
That was for Smucker's peanut butter jelly jars.
well they
It
and even
actually
then that was
started
stolen
for
from Reese's.
peanut
Yeah.
butter.
yeah, they did steal that
Yes,
from
your
Reese's.
chocolate,
Yeah.
my peanut butter. You got your peanut butter, my chocolate.
I just remember in the 90s they were doing
Yeah,
it real
that was
heavily
Reese's
with
coming.
Smuckers.
I actually enjoyed that.
Now,
The peanut butter and
Jelly,
jelly. in
they
the
still
jar.
sell it.
I know that. I didn't say they didn't. I said I actually enjoy it.
It's just now they even sell peanut butter and jelly already made for you.
now, like I said, this XP value might seem like a lot, but I feel like the planning phase of something like this is important.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
Since it took the entire freaking evening, the numbers you gave makes it feel like the day wasn't wasted. And see, I even had found my real good dice.
Like I said before, personally, I think like even sitting down and just talking amongst your peers makes you grow as a person just as much as swinging your sword.
I still say one of my
That's
favorite games was a World of Darkness game where we went 7 months never touching dice.
Who's two swords?
Oh, that's
of
mine.
Paladine?
That's mine. I completely forgot them. I'm so used to not having minis. But
Well,
yeah,
you leave him out and you won't.
but yeah, literally I went 7 months in a World of Darkness game where we never touched a die.
And why is that?
Because we talked through everything. It was all through planning, and there wasn't any real conflict where a die was needed for a long, long time. We kept things. And plus, World of Darkness is not a very dice heavy game.
What's that system called? That's
No,
like
but it is combat based.
like if you can convince
Yeah, we
me
didn't have
to
any
do
combat.
it, then you can do it. I forget what
That's
called.
Fate.
Oh,
Fate,
Fate,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm actually really interested in playing Fate.
Fate is actually quite interesting. The whole thing, the thing where the Fate will or won't work, is the GM.
Yeah.
If your GM is good, then chances are you're going to enjoy your Fate game.
So can I?
If it sucks ass, then well, it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't, and unless it is and if it is and it ain't, you know?
Here, where does this go?
Will it fit?
Oh god.
Oh god.
What?
Oh, Steve,
Explain to me how it will fit, and I'll let you do
you're
it.
D4.
Damn you, Obi-san.
That is Fate explained.
Oh shoot.
Remember did you ever play BS D&D with me and Brian?
No.
That's basically how his games work. He would basically, everything would be verbal. There were no dice rolls. It was actually how I first played D&D. It was honestly really fun.
Thank you.
Well, like I said, in its core, when it comes down to
It's
it,
like, okay, how does that work? I was like, well, it's like, okay, that makes
Thank
sense.
you.
the whole
can do that.
point is.
You're always, if I.
Also, with
you're
World of
always
Darkness, you
gonna
gotta
roll
remember, World of
dice.
Darkness is more of a.
That's fair.
It is more of a acting kind of.
It just feels
It's
more
improv.
World of Darkness
D&D.
is a storytelling game. D&D is a combat game. World of Darkness is
Kid structure.
a proper World of Darkness game has very little combat. in it. If you're doing it right.
I'm so mad I missed out on the Vampire the Masquerade game at MomoCon. They played it at midnight on the roof.
The live action role
They
playing.
do,
I
come
tried
back
the
dragon
Jeep.
and do it every night.
I'm thinking about doing that.
And the thing
I ran
is,
the fence
when you come
and
down
used it
after
as a
10, they
ramp
don't check for
the Jeep.
badges.
And
Yeah.
I go
And if they
through the
are
plain
going
glass
to,
windows
stop at the PFS room, grab mine,
and I
and go.
crush the people.
That's actually what happened.
inside.
My friend didn't fly in. My friend flew in from Buffalo, got to my hotel
All right,
at around
Give me a luck check.
10:30.
Give me a driving
And
check.
so we went over to
Yeah.
the con, and she just busted into a J-pop panel without a K-pop panel without a badge, because at that point they don't really check.
That
Right.
was
They just kind of
That's the
assume
thing.
you're
I'm
supposed to
always at the
pass
D&D
of the
room
Jeep
for the night show,
Yeah.
and everybody knows me at the night
Doesn't
show.
give
so I don't need my
Destroys the
badge
front of the
at the
car.
night show.
Yeah.
But
So if you
tear
need
it
something
from the
desperately,
base.
then just stop.
Driving
You grab
check
it?
is one that,
I'm trying. Like, I really want to go to Dragon Con. I want to go as many days as possible, but I'm trying to figure out lodging because if I want to book a room, you got to pay the entire deposit because it's SEC playoff weekend.
Yeah, there it is.
And I'm like, fuck that. That's
Yeah.
$900 at least,
Yeah.
and that's for a hotel 6 blocks away.
Yeah, you could check Marriott Park Place has it opening or did. The one thing I like about that is it has in-out privileges for parking, and it also it's only 4 blocks away.
Yeah.
Yes,
It has hot breakfast.
I'm thinking about trying the Motel 6 that he and I stayed at a couple years ago for MomoCon because it's the same area. It's right next to the Marquee
BB Goblins
and the Hilton.
one shot.
Right.
The Pathfinder.
Otherwise, what I was trying was the
What about
Embassy
Weeby Goblins?
Suites because we just stayed at the Embassy Suites
What
for
about Weeby Goblins?
So I
Momo.
just played the one
Fucking
shot.
nice.
Which one?
We got the first one.
Weeby or Weeby 4 or Weeby 2
or
or
the first one.
well, okay,
Why were
We
you
go to the
born?
ship. Oh, okay.
okay. That's
Yeah.
that's Weeby 1, which was the first one, but now it's actually not the first one. There's one that you can actually play when you're just getting out of the cage.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, Goblin Babies actually are
Gobble
15
Bag.
pages.
So yeah, no, this was.
It's fun.
My Goblins is fun. We all died.
They're awesome.
I'm sorry, I took it aside.
That happened. That's not abnormal.
Oh yeah, no. But we got to the very end. I was the
Who?
rogue
Oh, you were okay.
Shuffy.
Shuffle.
Yeah. So everyone was dead. I had a.
Oh, then you were where? Chuffy doesn't hang around.
No, I wasn't making it out. We were in her room. And I had like 1 health left. Like he was not making it, but I had a skyrocket.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, somebody wants to look around and see if he sees other fireworks in here.
He does.
He goes, something likes fire.
Takes one full round. Fire. But then it's shoot straight.
He blew up the whole.
Because I can run those without even.
Yeah. He blew up the whole ship. She died.
In part 2, you find an album.
Oh, I bet this is
A chick playing Chuck. And somebody prostitute. I've never paid right? And the outfit grabbed her, pushes gold, and gets flipped. So she's giving the outfit a 69. Reaches down.
I'll go ahead and tell you. There's going to be builds that are based around
You're
using
doing
the
what?
mechanics of the
This is a
game.
Navy chick. She was a riot.
My
There's
internet.
probably going to be like a stun lock build where you just